I'm gonna make it a long day. Yo, what's going on, everybody? The panel is back, and we have to talk about the Blazers, and we got to talk about the Sixers. We got to talk about Scoot Henderson. We got to talk about VJ Edgecombe. We got to talk about Tyrese Maxey. We got to talk about how both of these teams just flipped the series upside down, pulled a heist, and stole game 2 and stole home court advantage. That's right, Mars. The Sixers now are in the driver's seat. The Blazers now are in the driver's seat. And then obviously we will talk about the Lakers going up 2-0. We'll talk about LeBron James taking the lead on Kevin Durant once again. We'll get to that. But, fellas, let's start with the Blazers game. Let's start with Scoot Henderson, who was a former number 3 overall pick. Mm-hmm. And the number 7 Blazers grabbing the win last night, and even in the series at 1-1. And before we get into everything, we got an honored guest in the house tonight, my man D Rich. I love his I love his Instagram content. I love his TikTok content. Love his YouTube content. You guys need to go check him out too. If you like basketball, you definitely gonna like D Rich. Welcome to the show, my man.
What's up, brother? Appreciate you. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely.
Let's get into it though, fellas. Scoot Henderson. Yes, wow.
Sir. You know, Ron, I'm as you guys know, I'm the Scoot Henderson advocate up here. Y'all all tell me that he sucked, and I didn't think that he sucked. I just felt like he just needed to be developed into a lead guard, and the amount of pressure that he had, and the comparison of being Russell Westbrook type of athleticism, which was so untrue. And I think that put a lot of strain on him. On top of that, him being injured kind of took him out of the lineup, and it really didn't give us an opportunity to see what he could turn into. I think that losing Chauncey Billups really, in addition to him getting injured, I think that really set him back. But we got a glimpse of what he could actually be in terms of a lead guard, like his ability to get buckets, his ability to control the pace of the game and the offense. I mean, he looked like a lead guard last night. On top of that, I think that I'm in the minority with this. Am I wow if I think I see a more athletic version of Marcus Smart? If he could stay healthy and he can just turn into that point guard that I think he can turn into. Am I wild to think that I'm looking at a more athletic version of Marcus Smart? And the reason why I'm asking that is because I see the defense. I see him shooting gaps. I see how aggressive he is on defense. I see how smart he is as a defender. And as time has gone on, he clearly has gotten bigger. He clearly has gotten stronger. His jump shot has gotten better. His floor processing has gotten better. Last night, he looked like he was in control of the game. He didn't look flustered. He didn't look like he was afraid of the moment. He was actually interested in all, quote unquote, all the drama. He was looking for all of it. He didn't shy away from the big moments. I felt like he didn't throw them off of anything that they were trying to do. I mean, there was some shot selection questions. Sure, I can get with that. But for the most part, he looked like a really legit lead guard. And I think that if we could continue to do this, Ron, I'm gonna say it because people won't say it. If I'm Pat Riley, I'm picking up the telephone. Hey, give me the kid. Give me the kid.
You want Scoot?
Give me the kid. You ain't gonna need him because you got Dame next year. You got Drew for 2 more years under contract. You don't need him. Give me the kid. What you want for him?
I think you hitting this spot on. And after the game, the way he was talking like a veteran too. Like, you know, not too high. He was talking like he's been there before. And you talking about he's gotten bigger. That's crazy to say because the draft photo before he went to the NBA draft, that didn't do him no justice because people were saying this dude got the body of somebody who's already been in the league. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I feel like in the NBA nowadays, we don't give these players a chance to develop and have moments like this. So it's good to see him coming off the up and downs that he's had, knocking down those 3-point shots yesterday, speaking like a veteran. And like he said, it's still more business to be handled. So yesterday was major for him.
Absolutely.
And the biggest thing is the stage he did it on too.
Yeah, that's facts. But do you know what's crazy? It was only a few weeks ago, Mars and I sitting in the Motor Center watching Portland Clippers, right? And we're having a conversation around Scoot, and we both look at each other and go, man, I don't know what Portland going to do with this guy. If Portland missed the play-in or missed the playoffs, and then Dame comes back next year, is Scoot even on this team next year? but it feels like he's drawn a line in the sand. He's been a revelation and completely changed the complexion of this series with his production. So it's been like, to me, it's come out of nowhere, to be honest with you. But I'm happy for him. He's still got that explosiveness, chill. He's got that little bit of wiggle. He's good defensively. They're trusting him. He's playing with a lot of confidence. Man, I'm happy for him. But it's to me, it's come out of nowhere, to be honest with you.
He actually has played good down like
no,
the
let's not.
stretch of the
We're
season.
not pumping the brakes, Ox. No, we are not.
Yes, we
no,
are.
we are not pumping the brakes on this.
He only had
kid.
30
It's one of
games,
the
too.
kids,
He
Ox.
only had 30 games.
He's not.
We're not gonna go pedal to the metal.
No, we're not doing that
Henderson
neither. We're not
for
doing that
7
neither.
games of good basketball.
We're not
and
doing
you
that
talk
neither.
about Pat Riley. Give me the kid.
Give me the kid. Give me the kid. Yes,
Chill,
sir.
calm
No,
down.
I'm not calming down. Let me
Just
tell you why I'm
let-
not
like,
calming down.
well,
I'm
let
not
me
calming
tell
down,
you-
Ox, because
go
you
ahead,
told me
go
he
ahead. Tell me
sucked,
why.
Ox. You told me that he
I-
wasn't good
I
at
didn't say-
basketball.
I didn't say
You
that.
100% told me. You
Those
said
words
that.
didn't come out of my
Henderson,
mouth.
those exact words came out of your mouth. He is not good at basketball. We do not need him.
He's
End
not.
quote. You said that, Ox. With that being said, right? With that being said, we haven't had an
Said
opportunity
it.
to actually see him get
Shit,
developed.
maybe I did. I
We
probably
haven't
did.
had we had an opportunity to see him get developed into a lead guard. He's been hurt. He's had a bunch of different coaches, bunch of different systems. Now that they got Dame back, who I think if Dame didn't go to Milwaukee, I think he would have been much better because he would have had an opportunity to sit behind Dame and learn from Dame. Now he's actually had an opportunity to sit behind Drew Holiday and learn from him. But you clearly don't want him there, Ox. So I'll tell you what. How about we get somebody that's going to turn him into a legit lead guard and turn him into what they think he really is? Pat Riley, call up the Blazers and ask for the kid.
Miami has enough issues trying to y'all. I would not shoot in particular, but they was up here trying to convince us that they need to trade Bam. They need to do all this. So Miami's in a little turmoil already. You can't just be like, you know what? Let's go get Scoot Henderson. He's gonna be the savior and change all this for us. You know what I mean? Like you gotta relax a little bit on that too. I'm not saying that Scoot didn't get better. But I'm also saying that he's not the lead guard that's going to change everything for Miami and turn them back into a premier basketball team. He's not that good yet.
Right.
Shield, can I ask you a question?
You just did, but you can ask me another one. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you hire on as far as being a lead guard, Shaden Sharp or Scoot Henderson at the peak?
Scoot.
Okay.
Because I think I could get it on the defensive side of the ball too. I do.
Okay.
I think I could get it. I think I could get. And Mars and I had this conversation. Mars, do you remember what I said at his best? What I think Scoot Henderson is? What I'm looking at his best? That's fine, because I remember, Mars. I told you that I was looking at between an 18 to 20 a game and 8 assist guy. That's what I think he is at his best.
I do remember that.
Right,
yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think I'm seeing. If I could get, if I'm looking at Scoot Henderson from like 24 or 25 or even 26 to like 30, I'm looking at a 20 and 8 guy at his best. Well, shit, that sounded to me like a borderline all-star. That sounded to me like one of the better league guards in the game, especially if you want a playoff team. And we seeing what he looked like in the playoffs when he gets an opportunity to play. Right? We seeing what he looks like when he has an opportunity to show what he can do. Now, I don't think it's an anomaly. And what I don't want to do, Ox, because to your point, I'm not the dude that's, I went out on 2 dates with homegirl. She slept over one night and I'm marrying her. No, I'm not doing that.
So
No, relax. I only know who you are.
That thing on you.
Yeah, relax. I don't know who your friends are. I don't know what kind of credit score you got. But let's pump the brakes. We went out on a couple of dates. But this is something that I've been talking about for years with Scoot. And I think that there's been some inconsistencies. We haven't had an opportunity to see consistency from Scoot. And I think that if he was in that kind of space, he would be so much better.
I do want to say once again, Damian, he's been starting. Like clearly, Tiago Splitter has seen something that he likes.
When Dame
right quick before we get there, I just want to throw out some context. Since March, Scoot has been hooping. Now he's had some he's had some games where it's been, but he's also had some games where he's really, really hooped. And I watched Scoot down the stretch a couple different games, and he's looked like a completely different player. Obviously, shooting was one of his biggest flaws. He's been able to knock down that three. He's been able to get to his, his 1-2 dribble pull-ups. And obviously we know he can get to the hoop. The defense has picked up as well. His defense has been, I'll say, productive. And so, like, it's a reason why Tiago Splitter started him the last, I think, 8 games of the season. And it's a reason why he started both playoff games. Shaedon Sharpe played 13 minutes last night. That's not a coincidence. That's not an accident. He's not hurt. Tiago literally chose to play Scoot Henderson, start Scoot Henderson, bring Shaedon Sharpe off the bench. So clearly he's seeing something. He's not just saying, oh, we're playing against Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna just try something. I'm gonna just reach into my bag of tricks and hopefully this works. Nah, he sees something in Scoot, and Scoot's bringing something to the table. And I don't know if it's Drew Holiday putting a battery in his back. I don't know if it's Dame coaching him up.
That's part of it, Ron. That's definitely part of it.
I do believe that's a big part of it.
That's part of it.
But whatever it is, Scoot Henderson, it's working, and he's ready to go. But Dame, ask that question again, because that was a good question.
So when Dame returns from being injured, is Scoot still coming off the bench? Or is he starting?
See?
What's the backcourt look like there?
Well, this is
Does Drew Holiday go to the bench? Like, what's...
I think we're in the
There's a cluster
we're in the
there,
last year. If I'm not mistaken, if we're not in the last year, we're in next to the last year of his Rook deal. So we got a decision to make with Scoot. And I always equate guards like Scoot Henderson and guys who sit behind guys like what happened in Green Bay in football. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 4 years. At what point do we find out what we got? Like, what are we doing here with this kid? Like, are we going to stick with him? Are we going to trade him? Or are we going to move on from the old guy? They brought Dame home to bring him home. They didn't bring Dame home for him to come off the bench. With Scoot Henderson, I mean, I think that we have a decision to make, and I think it's going to be pretty clear. I think that they're going to move on from him.
Scoot.
Yes, I think that they're going to move on from him. Like I said, Drew Holiday, he got 2 more years left on his deal. He's 35 years old at $37 million. 2 more years at $37 million. That's going to be hard to move, even though he's still really good. But at $37 million, I think that's going to be hard to move. Dame I think Dame re-upped with Portland. I mean, does Scoot want to be insurance? I mean, I don't want to be insurance. I don't want to be the guy that, if this doesn't work out, well, you got me. No, I'm not interested in wasting any more of my years. I definitely want to be productive. If it's not here, it's somewhere else.
Chill, but Scoot can't think that way.
Yeah,
as young as he is, I think that might be in his best interest to play with Dame and play with Drew. 1 more year.
They got a team option on him. They got a team option on him next year.
If he's gotten this much better in this amount of time in the situation he's in right now, and I think even with Dame and Drew, like you expect that Dame's going to be healthy next year, I still think there's a lot of minutes out there for him. You know what I mean? It's just similar to what they got going on in San Antonio. I think there's still a lot of minutes out there for Scoot. So I don't think you should be, looking to get out of there so fast, unless it's on a more advantageous situation. I can't think of anything off the top of my head where it'd be a better situation. And on top of that, it's less pressure too. Like, he could just continue to grow, continue to get better, continue to build himself as a part of the community out here in Portland, and just keep working.
I would love him, Ox, if he was on that Trailblazer team, if it was only Dame and he could sit behind Dame maybe and for another year. He's only 21 years old, right? I thought he was a little bit. He's only 21 years old. But the fact that Drew is still really good, and the fact that Drew can still play at a high level, I think that's where the monkey wrench gets thrown in. And yes, if we had to make a decision between the 3 of these guys, it would probably be Drew, because he probably has some of the most value. But with that being said, I mean, at 35 years old, at $37 million, I think that's gonna be hard to move.
Yeah, that's another point too. So them dudes is 36 and 35.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're up there in age. You know what I'm saying? They're 14, 15 years older than Scoot. Like if obviously he make whatever he does, or whatever Portland does is whatever they want to do. But I think Scoot should sit tight.
I think it'd be a market for Drew Holiday in a trade. You don't think a team
so?
that? Yeah, you don't think a team that need like a veteran leader for like 1 or 2 years, he can come in and help him get over the hump?
Absolutely. But here's the difference with that, D. The difference with that, D, is that veteran leader is for like 8, 10 million, but 37 million taking up that much cap space on my crew, that's a lot. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about the money. I'm not thinking about in terms of him being, if Drew was on the books for like 17 million, they'd be lining up for him. Yes, absolutely. If he's on the books for 15 million, I think 37 million, that's a lot.
Well, I'm a Shaden Sharp fan. So, you know, if I had to pick between I'm a huge Shaden Sharp fan. When I saw my middle school, high school, I used to cover high school, middle school sports. So I seen it come up. I'm biased. I'm a huge fan of him.
I like Shaden.
But Scoot, what he did to 31 last night, I think Shaden might have to leave then. If it's between, you know, if Scoot, if they don't give him that, Shaden got to go. Because I think Shaden got the potential to be a lead guard.
I don't think either of these guys got to go. Like, let's say worst come to worst.
It's a timeline thing as well.
Dame, but not really though, because they both so young. I'm saying worst come to worst. Dame come back next year and he's good and he has 2 more years. And Scoot plays behind Dame for 2 more years. All right, you're 23. Now you got the keys to the franchise. Let's say Drew Holiday comes back and plays for the next 2 years. Shaden Sharp sits behind Drew Holiday for 2 more years. Shaden's what? He'll be 25?
2 more years, man. Like, when you look at, I was watching the play-in. I'm pretty sure y'all watched it. Y'all watch basketball a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
It was 3 players that dominated the play-in games that all were on different teams before they dominated those games. And I'm like, dang, that's the NBA right there. Players need an opportunity to showcase what they can do. And sometimes you can be somewhere and things just don't work out. Ship me somewhere else. Somebody else can use me. I can show what I can do. I feel that's going to be Shaden Sharp or Scoot Henderson, but more so Shaden Sharp from what I hear from y'all. I think Shaden Sharp, before he came to the NBA, I know this is a crazy comparison. People were saying he got Kobe Bryant type skills. That's what they were saying. I still think it's there. He averaged 20 points this season.
He can play, man.
Shaden's good. He just, you know, he's young. He got to work on being a little more consistent.
It's just hard, Chill, to reach that 20 and 8 when you're playing behind someone for a few years, man. Like usually guys that like reach that apex, they're getting those early reps, they're getting the opportunity to make mistakes and things. Now he's on a good team, Dame's going to come back, man. There's like murmurs like Dame might come back in the second round. Like if they like he's on the injury report as Gafford. I doubt he comes back. Like
Dame might be coming back.
There's some Thiago Splitter like shut it down, but like there's some stuff around that like Dame could potentially think about coming back if they go deep into this run. So,
which is what I was going to ask. Doc.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, is there a world like, let's just say for the sake of argument, the Trailblazers was in the West Finals. Is there a world where Dame suits up?
I think he gets in the way of what they've been doing already, and plus he hasn't got the he didn't get the reps in like
I do too.
Like Jason Tatum came back when February, March. He came back and got he came back and got his reps in. You know what I'm saying? If Damian Lillard did that, I think that would be selfish. Yes. And from the franchise, it'll be dumb. Like it'll just be dumb from everybody. Like they're not supposed to win the championship anyway. They're not going to win the championship. So just let them dudes play it out.
Yeah.
What do you guys think Dame's mindset is coming into next year? Do you think he returning thinking he's still Dame, or do you think he gonna let these guys, you know, take the front seat? That's the main question.
No, Danny's got to have the keys, man. Think
about how he went out
for me anyway.
And what the rhetoric on him was when he went out. You know, he tore his Achilles. Dame's over. Dame doesn't have it anymore. Yeah. So he's not on the Trailblazers going back home where he played the majority of his career and gotten the busiest of anywhere else just to sit behind somebody and, you know, I'm just going to ride off into the sunset. No, I got to prove that I still got the goods. And I'm not going to be able to prove that I still got the goods sitting behind Scoot Henderson or sitting behind Drew Holiday. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I definitely think that he's coming into this situation next season with the attitude that I'm the starting league guard next year.
Do you think that's the right mindset to have?
Yes. Okay. I do think that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They didn't bring him back. They didn't bring Dame back, Ron, for the Swan song where, you know, I'm retiring and okay, no. They did not bring him back. And he ain't on the books for a little bit of money neither, on top of that.
Chill, all of that is cool, but even like looking at Drew Holiday this year, and Drew Holiday has never reached the heights of Dame in terms of superstardom and all of that, in terms of just level of player. But the way Drew actually kind of took a backseat this year, the way Drew was chilling, the way Drew never came in and demanded the ball. Drew wasn't like, I'm running the show. Drew has accommodated everybody. He accommodated Denny Avdia. He accommodated the bigs. He accommodated Scoot Henderson. He accommodated Shaden Sharp. He actually was a veteran presence. Ox, relax. Damn. He was
He
a
didn't want to go there initially.
he was a veteran presence.
I can't
thing
either,
is-
Ox. I can't, because this is the same Drew who
I can't
did
get
we not
behind that.
did we not have this
I can't
conversation?
get
He didn't
behind
even want to
that
be
at
there, Ron.
You can't
You
get
that?
behind what, Ox? But
I can't
chill.
I can't get
Wanting
behind
to
the
do
level of
something and
player
doing
comments you
something.
made.
See, Ox, just Euro right quick. We can get back to whether you think
don't got
that
to.
Drew Holiday was better than Dame. If you think that, cool. But the point I'm making is Drew Holiday was an actual veteran in the locker room this year. He didn't step on any toes. He actually helped all the younger players. He helped the vets. It's a reason why they're in the first round of the playoffs right now. Drew Holiday's a big part of that. I expect Dame to come and do some similar things. Him and Drew Holiday are two completely different type of players. But I don't think Dame is really tripping like that. Like Dame, you're 36. You've been around the block. You got all your accolades. You know you're the leading scorer in the franchise. We know that you're Damian Lillard. I don't think Dame is gonna come in and try to average 30 next year because I don't think he has to.
But wait though, Ron. Can't Dame look at this like as his LeBron moment though? You know what I mean? Like this is his Bron moment. Like you gotta remember out here, this is Dame is like king out here. You know what I'm saying? Like they love Dame. This is his home. Like Portland is his place. Like this is Damian Lillard land out here. And I can look at it like he left. They got Denny, Kyrie. He comes back. Portland, this is for you.
Oh my God.
I'm saying, like, why would he come back and not try to bring the city a ring? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna say he's not gonna try to win. I'm just saying like in a lot of ways, winning doesn't mean you going out there and averaging 30. You know, it actually means you making some sacrifices. That's the point that I'm making. Let Scoot become a better player and have a bigger role. Let Shaden become a better player and have a bigger role. Let Denny actually, who is going to be the best player on the team next year, actually be the number one option.
I mean, I think Dame still got it though. I think Dame still got a lot left in the tank. I'm not, like I love Denny. I think Denny's a great basketball player, but Dame still got a lot in the tank. And then I think as long as they got Dame, Drew, Denny, Donovan Clingan, they got a really good team next year, bro. This team can absolutely compete in the West.
But see, the thing is this. Let's be real. Portland not winning a championship next year.
That's not
Like,
going
at
on.
all. Like
That's
the
not happening.
West not getting no weaker.
Why not?
So we can sit here and talk about him coming back and I love Dame. Portland is his spot, but he's not winning the championship in Portland.
But why?
They're far away.
'Cause there's
Minnesota
better
not
teams in the
going
Western
nowhere.
Conference.
Spurs not going nowhere.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota ain't going nowhere. Do you think Portland gonna be better than Minnesota next year?
I think they very well could be better than Minnesota next year. Absolutely. Especially Dame took this whole year off. Dame comes back healthy. He's in good shape. He's playing good basketball. They got Drew Holiday. Donovan Clingan continues to get better. Your man Shaden Sharp. I think they got a good Denny Avdia. Like
Nuggets not going
Denny,
nowhere.
Denny could be the best player in that series.
Don't say that too loud, Ox. Don't say that too loud.
Denny could absolutely be the best player in that series.
Say that again.
No, you heard him right, D. You heard him right.
Absolutely.
You heard him right.
I'm
He's
not
about to be
saying
the
he's
best player in this
saying,
series.
I'm not saying he's a better basketball player than Anthony Edwards. Those words would never come out my mouth. But I am saying that in this series, Minnesota versus Portland, there's no reason why Denny Avdia can't outplay Anthony Edwards for 5 games and win a series against Minnesota, especially next year with Damian Lillard. There's absolutely no reason why that can't happen. Especially with the presence of Drew Holiday on the defensive end against Anthony Edwards. There's absolutely no reason. Donovan Clingan and Robert Williams, doing what they do at the rim. There's no reason Denny Avdia can't be the best player in that series.
I don't think Drew Holiday gonna be there next year. Somebody's gonna be gone. Like I think we overthink it. Somebody's gonna be gone. Everybody can't eat off the same plate. Somebody's gonna be gone. But for you to sit here and say that he would be the best player in the series, that's basically saying he's the better player.
Oh,
right?
No, that's not. No, it's not. I'm saying that in the series. I'm saying in the series he could absolutely. Denny Avdia is
in the series against Minnesota.
So
with Minnesota playing Portland, could he be the best player in that series?
Yes, he's on a tier high enough to where he can outplay Anthony Edwards. Absolutely, he could. He's good enough to outplay Anthony Edwards, and you know, for three games out of a series, 4 games out of a series, definitely.
Interesting.
He could go band for Ant with Ant. Absolutely.
Well, you know, we've seen Ant do it on a bigger stage now, Avia. This is what, second playoff game so far, so we got to see him hit some big time clutch shots. You know, we can't just say that because we've seen what he did versus Denver. Anthony, what was that, last year or the year before? Like we seen what he's done. Like we seen what when he hit that shot versus KD and was popping shit in his face. Like we've seen him do this. Like we ain't seen Avia do it. Yeah, he was an all-star this year. He did his thing. Congratulations. But Ant been doing this for going on 4 years now, 3-4 years. Like, come on, man.
Shit,
Fellas, I do.
We might see it this year.
Fellas, I do want to. Well, that's actually what I want to talk about. Let's
reverse
subject, a little bit.
Ron.
The Blazers just tied the series 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's address the elephant or alien in the room. Victor Wembanyama is out with a concussion. What's good, D-Rich?
I got something to say about Wemby. Go ahead.
Okay, keep going, Ron. Keep going.
Victor
Ron.
Wembanyama is out with a concussion. We don't know how long he's going to be out. 2 games, 3 games, maybe 1 game. I don't know. However, can the Blazers actually make this happen? Can they pull this off? Can they go to the second round?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Without Wemby protecting the paint. Did y'all see when Williams got that lob down low to basically seal the deal in the game?
Yeah.
Like Wemby not being on the floor is going to be a huge loss, obviously, for the Spurs. And then you talk about the way Wemby, all year, he's been able to fall the correct way. Then you get to the playoffs,
This part
and
right
he fall and have a concussion. And then we got people talking about, I did a thing on my platform, who would you rather have, LeBron or Wemby at 18 years old? People said they would rather have Wemby. And I said, there's no way that you're going to get
Who would say some
even
crazy
10
shit like that?
years of a healthy Wemby. In the playoff series, his first round, he fall and hit his head and have a concussion and almost pass out. Like, come on, man. This is something that's going to continue to happen for years to come. A dude like that can't stay healthy, bro. It's impossible. It's not going to happen.
Hey, Ox, you a big
For,
fella.
for concussion
No,
protocols,
I'm not. No, I'm not
usually-
chill. I'm in nothing compared. Like that's a different type
But
of big.
as a big fella, just so y'all know, Ox is 6'9". Ox, have you ever fell on your face? Just fell on your face.
not after being a toddler. No, chill.
What
no,
the
hell
fuck?
No. How does that
man?
even
Just
happen?
fall on your face, man. Like, what's the odds of falling on your
Drew
face
pulled the chair
in
for
the
me.
playoff?
Yeah,
That's
Drew
exactly
pulled
what
the
happened
chair.
too, Dane. He did. Yeah, that's all he did. He didn't do nothing malicious. He didn't do nothing dirty. He just pulled the chair out from underneath him, and he fell on his face.
Oh man, his face was bouncing
He
on the
literally hit
hard.
his
That was-
face on the
that
floor.
looked-
I'm like,
that looked
what's
bad.
going on
yo.
right now, yo?
Was
So
he
the-
asleep?
the for concussion,
Yes, he was.
for
For a
concussion
second, he was.
protocol, it's usually 8 to 10 days run. So he could be back maybe game 5, game 6.
That's 2 weeks.
He come back game. It's gonna be over.
The series game. Yes, Ox.
In,
It's
in
gonna
the
be over by
next,
then.
keep in mind the next 2 games are in the motor.
Right.
So like,
Hey, chill. And that motor gets something like Old Arco Arena.
I've been to the when it was the Rose Garden. I was there,
got
so
loud.
I know what it looked like. Yes, it's dangerous in that. That is not a nice place in the playoffs. No, it is not. Absolutely not. So, I mean, Ron, yes, the elephant in the room is Wembanyama's health, and it's always something drastic. This is the thing that I was worried about when it comes to him. Like, can I get a decade out of Wemby? That's all I'm asking for. I already got. We're in year 3, so what I got a little over 2 years now because he missed more than half of last season because of the blood clot. If I could get 7 more years of Wemby, maybe 8 more years of Wemby, I'm straight.
Chill, but this
Because I'm not
this-
getting 12 years of him. I'm not.
This isn't
I'm
the
not getting
same thing,
15 years
Chill.
of Wemby. I'm not. That's not happening.
But why
a
not
bit of a
though?
freak accident.
Because he's not gonna hold up, Ox.
With
He's
you,
not.
I was with you on that too. I was also like, I don't know how this guy can be healthy with his size, you know. But this right here isn't that. You know, like this was him fall. We've seen people fall and hit their heads before. We've seen people, you know, go out like this. This wasn't a lower leg injury. It's not like a knee. He didn't pull a Sean Livingston. You know, it wasn't like it wasn't anything like that. I don't know if this has anything to do with his height. You know what I mean? Like, He fell. They pulled the chair. He fell. I don't.
On his
I don't
face,
think this is-
like
I don't
he
think
just
this-
fall on
Bit
his
of a freak
backside.
Yeah,
action.
but this could have happened. This could have happened to a 6'3" dude. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
Like,
else?
this
You know
isn't
who else it could happen to? Ox, it could happen to a 6-year-old. That's what it could happen to. He fell on his face, Ox. Come
Chill.
on, man.
Well, look, chill. He was expecting this. He was expecting some contact from Drew. He was expecting to get that contact and then come to the right side, probably dunk it. You know how he be doing. He wasn't laying nothing up, and he didn't get that contact, and he started going this way, and boom, like
Literally fell on his face.
this could have happened. In fact, if he was 6'6", he would have hit the ground even faster. You know what I mean? So. I can't attribute this to being tall because Wemby's not clumsy.
Ox, you know damn well it's gonna be a year where Wemby land wrong on his foot. He gonna miss a year. That happened with damn near every tall player. Kevin Durant had to sit out a year because his foot got messed up, and it was a miracle that he was able to come back. You don't think he gonna have a year where he land wrong?
I
said what?
I do. I hear you on that, and I have those concerns. I do have those concerns, but that's not what happened yesterday, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was different. That's what I'm saying. I just want to get a young fella a little grace on this one, because this wasn't about what you're talking about, which I think me, Chill, and you are all on the same page with that. Like, I am worried and concerned that that's gonna happen, but this is not what happened right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get a young fella a little grace.
So we got new information. We obviously know Wemby's out. Scoot has turned into prime Drew Holiday. And so now I got to re-ask you guys. Series tied 1-1. Portland now has stolen home court advantage. Who are you guys rocking with? Wait, before we do that, D-Rich, who was you rocking with before the series?
Spurs all day. Spurs, I had the Spurs in like 5.
All right. And I'm pretty sure everybody else up here had the Spurs too. Mars, I'm going to start. This nigga here, man. Mars, who are you taking in this series now?
The Spurs.
You still got the Spurs?
Mm-hmm.
So you think just last night they just outplayed them during that last fourth quarter, and it was just whatever?
They just lost the game.
Miles, what's with losing Wemby? With losing Wemby, how much does this affect them? Does this affect them? That's my point. That's the point that I was asking. But they've shown you throughout the course of the year, Mars, that they could win without Wemby. I think that they're like 11-6 or something like that, 12-5 or something like that without Wemby in the lineup. So without Wemby in the lineup, they've proven that they can win against this Trailblazer team. That dynamic of Wemby is now off the floor. How can they still beat the Blazers?
Probably by scoring more points than the Blazers.
Sure, absolutely. That's it. Mm-hmm. They got to score more points than them. That's the idea. Absolutely. How are they going to do that, Mars?
So there's a rim.
Yep, the rim.
All right,
Mars
Mars doesn't want to participate.
Sure,
in this, Chill. Can we please move on?
You got it. Yeah, you're right.
He's not interested in this.
Sure, you're right.
So my thing with this, Ron, I had the Spurs winning the series, but I did have it being a tough one. Like, I thought it was gonna go 6-7 games already. Without Victor Wembanyama in these next 2 games, I'll 100% expect the Blazers to win both of those games. I think the Blazers win this in 5 or 6.
Hey, Ox and Chill.
They can match. They can match it up, man. I think the Blazers are a very interesting team because they feel to me like they don't have any 2 players that are the same. So whatever happens in the game, they can throw out lineups out there and they got length, size, athleticism. They're good inside. They're good on the outside. Scoot gives them some much needed backcourt production. So I think without Wemby, the playing field is very much more even. Now, if Wemby comes back in game 5 and they're down 2-1 or something like that,
3-1,
then it's different. But if Wemby's gonna miss some time here, I think the Blazers got a red hot crack at this, Chill.
Absolutely.
You about to ask a question?
So, who do y'all think got? If y'all had to start a starting 5 out of the players from both teams, who do you think got more players that would be in that starting 5? Avi would be the best. Avi would be like we're just picking from one team. Avi would probably be the best player in the series, right? Over Castle.
So I got Fox at the 1. Yeah, I got Fox at the 1. I'm gonna put Castle at the 2. I'm gonna put Denny Avia at the 3. Let's see. I'm gonna put Wemby at the 5, of course.
No Wemby. Since Wemby out, no Wemby.
That's right.
Wemby's
out. That's right. Yeah, Wemby's out.
Klingen.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Klingen at the 5. he's got to get off the long ball line too, Ron. I think he's got to do more stuff in order for them to be more effective.
And Robert Williams at the 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's close.
well, Vassell.
No, Vassell don't play in front of doesn't play in front of Denny.
Denny, no.
He doesn't play in front of Castle.
Maybe Denny at the 4 and Vassell at the 3 or something. I don't know.
I still think
That's a good question. That's a good question.
There's
Yeah,
another
you
elephant
asked-
in the
like
room
who
here.
stuff, like, who got
Yeah,
more
there's
better
another
players,
layer.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
D, because it sounds like without Wemby, it sounds like now the talent in the Trailblazers, now the scale look like it's tipped now.
Yeah, it's tipped.
Like Wemby makes up for so much other stuff that they don't have. Okay, now you take Wemby off the floor. Okay, we better than y'all in terms of talent. I think that Fox is I think Fox is the best lead guard in the series. Scoot, I don't think Scoot can go band for band with Fox, even though he did yesterday. And I do think that he outplayed Fox, if I'm being honest with you. Not just from a bucket getter standpoint. I just think that he outplayed him. I think Fox turned down some shots. I thought that Kamara did a really good job at boxing him up late in the game, forcing him into tough shots and even turnovers. I thought that he did a good job at that. But, I mean, throughout the course of the series, am I asking Scoot to outplay Fox? That's a tall task.
No.
That's a tall task to ask. I'm not.
Is it chill?
Yes, it is.
Come on,
Ron.
And look. De'Aaron Fox is
Yeah,
him.
but Fox got to come to the table, man. He's got to come
Thank
to the
you,
table.
Damian. That's all. Hey, because here's the thing. I told the truth on Fox and asked you, Real Talk, and Jordan didn't like it. He did not play to the level that he was supposed to play at this year. Now, whether that was him taking a back seat, how I was saying about Drew Holiday, to let Stephon Castle hoop, to let Dylan Harper, to let Devin Fizdale and Wemby shine, that might be the case.
Like
wasn't-
how much
it wasn't-
better
it
stuff?
Okay, he didn't make the
best.
All NBA team. I think he's an All NBA level player. That's how good I think De'Aaron Fox is. De'Aaron Fox did not play to that level this year. De'Aaron Fox has
Ron,
a whole
why
different
did he
gear.
not play to that level this
I-
year?
They need it now. It's winning time now.
He didn't take a backseat. He played the role that he had to play for Stephon Castle to be able to play his role as well. The thing is though, Ron, that doesn't mean that he's not going to come through in these playoff stuff. Like Foxy still got it. Like, and on top of that, let's not act like when Vic was out previously to this, De'Aaron Fox wasn't doing his thing, making sure they still won those 12 basketball games that they did win when Vic wasn't there.
I hope so. I'm a Fox
well.
fan. I'm a Fox fan, and I'm not saying this. This is no ill intent. I'm not trying to hate on Fox. I'm not trying to push an agenda. I love De'Aaron Fox. And the De'Aaron Fox that I seen in Sacramento, the De'Aaron Fox that I hyped for the last 3 years, talking about he was an All-NBA caliber point guard, potentially top 5 point guard. He was better than Brunson. He was better than Ja. And this is when Ja was Ja. He was better than all these other guys. The De'Aaron Fox that I went to bat for the last 3 years, I need to see you for the next 5 games. It ain't no Stephon Castle. You do your thing. No, you need to be the number one option. You need to be the best player in this series. The De'Aaron Fox I know was better than Denny Avdija right now. The De'Aaron Fox I know, so I gotta see it.
I think it's about to be
like
the Stephon Castle show.
It's like even if he was
Say that
taking
again,
a
D-Rich?
back seat.
I think it's about to be a Stephon Castle show. I think he's gonna step up when Wemby out. Even
He
more.
actually looked good yesterday. He did.
Yeah,
He actually did look good
Yeah,
yesterday. But I think I'm asking a lot. I'm sorry, Dame. You were saying something.
No, I was about to say it's all well and good. I think Fox has played within himself a little bit this year with the guard play that they have, but it's time for the young fellas to step aside a little bit. I got to run this thing, especially with Wemby out. I expect Fox's aggressiveness to turn right up because they're going to need it, man. If they're going to stay close in this series and buy Wemby time, Fox is going to have to turn all the way up, man.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, Damon. It's time for all that. Let's get Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper and these guys involved. That shit is done. I think Foxy got to go crazy. Devin Vassell got to go crazy. I think this has to be a De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
All right, fellas. We're going to transition here in a second. Before we do that, I do want to go ahead and shout out VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey because them boys put on a show last night. We're going to talk about that in a second. Yo, share your screen. Also, the Houston Rockets are down 0-2 right now We are definitely going to talk about what LeBron James did last night. We're definitely going to talk about what the hell is going on in Houston and if they are even going to win a game in this series. Before we do that, though, I got to take you guys to a nice little place that I like to call paradise. Because if you are a basketball fan, if you watch basketball, if you play basketball, if you know basketball, then there's no better way to put your money where your mouth is and to put your money where your basketball IQ is than on Splash Sports. It is the playoff time. It is the hottest time of the year. Stakes are as high as they're going to be for the rest of the season. And if you're not playing Quick Picks on Splash Sports, you're simply just leaving money on the table. Quick Picks is the only DFS game in the industry where you play against real fans. Like, imagine lacing your kicks up, stepping on the court, and playing against a robot. That's what it will be like if you play Quick Picks anywhere else. You know, on Splash Sports, you're actually playing against other people. You're playing against me. You're playing against Mars. You're playing against Chill. You're not playing against the house. You're not playing against an algorithm. You're not playing against artificial intelligence and a sports book that has the edge. It's you versus other real people. And here's really the kicker. Splash Sports has the highest multipliers in all of DFS. Daily fantasy sports. We are talking you can win up to 50 times what you put in on a 6-leg entry. That is unheard of, and you can't get that anywhere else. Scan the QR code on the screen, download the app, use code CHOICE. You will get a 100% deposit match up to $50 plus 100% Quick Picks boost. Let's get into it right now. We got some picks that we going to make right here, right now. We got some good games tonight, y'all, obviously, because it's the playoffs. But what game you want to rock with first, Ox?
Let's go. I think we should stay. I think we should stay with Orlando, Detroit.
I think so too. Nah. Let's stay right there.
Where?
What's this
Orlando,
right here?
Detroit?
No. Yeah. Orlando, Detroit.
This is a Quick Picks, Ron. They switched it up a little bit.
Oh, that's okay.
So we can click it here and it goes to this.
I like to
game.
change on the
Or
dashboard.
we could go here. We can go Phoenix, OKC. So they just switched up some things, made it a little easier to navigate.
Nah, that's money. But yeah, go back to that Orlando, Detroit. Ox, you already know what time it is. It is April. And we have a playoff riser in this series. Yep.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, I was just at Paulo's gym last night. You know, hey, I was just at the Rebar gym last night getting it in.
Boy. Oh,
21 and a half. That's kind of disrespectful.
Oh, yeah.
17 and a half, 17 and a half and 10 and a half for Jalen Duren. Yeah, I'm taking them more on that. Yes.
Which one? Because I believe I can go here to more picks and I can get to points and rebounds for 28 and a half, too.
Yeah, I'm taking them more on that. Yeah. He giving me more than 6 or 8 yesterday. Yes, I'm definitely taking more on that. Yep.
Okay. Anybody else? Mars, D. Rich, Dan?
Should probably get Wendell Carter then.
What you want with Wendell, Mars?
More.
Did I pass him?
Yeah, he's at the top. He's right under Jalen Duren.
Right under Jalen Duren, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
How ironic.
Yeah, strategic placement. Yeah, strategic placement.
What you want to do with him, Mars?
He should just let me say more than Jalen Duren.
So in points and rebounds, we'll see what they got for points and rebounds. 17 and a half. You want the more on that?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Damn, D. Rich, y'all got something? Anybody?
Hey, go to Paulo again.
I can't. We can only do one Paulo.
Okay.
We need some shooting on this, man.
Unless
Duncan
you want
Robinson has threes,
to overrule what Ron did.
No. I was just trying to. I wanted a second glance.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like that K. I think K gonna get a 30 ball tonight, bro.
Another 30 ball? We already seen it from him. We had 39 in game
He
1.
might have
That's
to.
By
not
far the best
far-fetched.
player in the series. By far.
Is he?
Even though they're like
What? Are you sure about that?
positive. 1000%.
I'm comfortable.
Okay.
I'm
No
comfortable
doubt, no
with
doubt.
K being the best player.
I'll take the more on that 28 and a half right here. We got you. Damn, let's just go 6 for 6, Dame. All right, wait, we only got.
You got Duncan Robinson threes on there.
Maybe got Kevin. Yep, here we go. Duncan Robinson.
Two-
You can give me
2 and a half.
2.5. Yeah,
You think
can
it's
give
gonna
me
hit more than that?
Yeah,
This
he
is
did.
a-
Don't
game
have to
one.
shoot it.
Y'all are quite the optimistic bunch this morning.
Hey man, shout out to positivity. And
Yeah,
if you want to
true.
be optimistic too, download Splash Sports, use code CHOICE, and we will optimistically deposit up to $50 and match what you put in. If you put in 30, we will optimistically give you 30 back. If you put in 50, we will optimistically give you 50 as well as give you 100% quick picks boost. It doesn't get no much better than this because they have the highest multipliers in the industry, and nobody else will give you 100% deposit match and 100% quick picks boost. Go get your money right now. We will see you guys in the winner's circle. Paulo Banchero, Kay Cunningham, and Wendell Carter Jr. are about to put on a show tonight. All right, fellas, we have another game that we must talk about, and that is the 76ers taking care of business in Boston. Very similar to the Blazers. They not only stole home court advantage, not only did they steal game 2, but they looked like the better team last night. No Joel Embiid. Paul George played all right. He didn't have, the best of games, but it was their new young backcourt. We got to show some love to VJ Edgecombe. He looked unstoppable and damn near looked like the best player on the court last night. 30 points, 10 rebounds, and was getting to it. Let's talk about it, y'all.
It's the same. I don't think, to be honest with you, Ron. I'm sorry. You were going to say something?
I was just gonna say, Edgecombe and Maxey, when they are aggressive, that's when they do the best. I don't want to see stuff being set up for Paul George early. He can come later. This is Maxey's team. Edgecombe hit a rookie wall this year because he was in the conversation for rookie of the year. He hit a rookie wall, but now he's bouncing back with that game last night. But I don't want to see them setting up stuff for Paul George. He can get his a little bit later. Maxey got to be aggressive like he was in that game, specifically in the second half, the and one. I like it when he being aggressive, driving to the basket. Embiid not coming back. Let's just get I forget he even played basketball for at this point. Like, honestly, I was watching the 76ers. I'm like, damn, Joel Embiid still played. It was talking about him being hurt. Maxey has to take control. It has to be VJ and Edgecombe's team.
I think
Paul George get his later.
I think that's in the future. And yes, I can appreciate, them being more aggressive, but Mars, Paul George is still a good basketball player, huh?
Sure.
Paul George can still play basketball. He's actually he's still really good. To be honest with you, I'd be lying if I said I thought Paul George still had the goods. He does still have the goods. But I think this was more about, if I'm being honest with you, Ron, I think this was more about Boston than it was about Philly. They live and die by the 3-ball. And when the 3-ball's not working, they suck. I'm going to be honest with you. They shot 25% at the long ball line last night, something like that.
Correct,
when they don't shoot the long ball, they suck. It's that simple. That's who they are. We saw what happened to them last year when they basically jumped on the Knicks and went up by 20, and then all of a sudden the heat in the building went out. The heat went out in the building, and now all of a sudden they're cold, and then these guys get back in the game. So they live and die at the long ball line. In addition to them living and dying at the long ball line, I think they allowed both VJ Edgecombe and Paul George to get going. I actually think they did a good job on Maxey, to be honest with you. I thought they did a good job dealing with Maxey. I mean, Maxey was able to score some points, but I thought they did a good job making things tough on him. VJ Edgecombe, I mean, Ron, if we're going to have a rookie, if we're relying on him to get 30 and 10 in order for us to win, you win the series. You got it. But I'm not buying that. No, I'm good.
Chill, this kid though, VJ, man. No fear, irrational confidence, makes it easier to perform on the big stages, man. No moment feels too big for him, even as a rookie, which is crazy. I think Philly's role players have been really impressive as well. I thought Kelly was good last night. I think Boner and Drummond have done a reasonable job on the inside as well. Paul George is still handy. Man, there's something really handy about every time down, we can have someone to match up with Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. There's just that as a baseline is really helpful. And Maxey closed the game really well as well, man. The shot making from him and VJ was crazy. But Chill, to your point, like Philly made nearly 50% of their threes on the other side. So like that's the ultimate equalizer, man. Sometimes it is that simple about who's making them, who's not making them.
All I know is that Joel Embiid put some years on Andre Drummond's career, because Andre Drummond might have been on the other side had Joel Embiid been able to stay healthy. But the fact that Joel Embiid has not been healthy, I think he put some years on Andre Drummond's career. And Andre Drummond was big for them last night, giving them buckets, getting on the glass, giving them second chance opportunities. I thought that was huge for them last night. Hitting. Hey,
That was a big ass three too.
Hey,
Big three.
hey, he
I
been
know that
taking
y'all
them,
don't want to
though. He
talk
been
about
taking
it.
them.
Andre Drummond at the long ball line is a thing. Yes, it is. I know you don't want to talk about it, but it is a thing. Yes, it is. It might not be a big thing, but it's
happening,
100% a thing. Yes, it is. And VJ Edgecombe, I'm on record saying it, and I'll stand on it. I think he's the next iteration of the great two guard in the game. Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker. I think he's behind those guys. I think he's next up.
Mhm.
Yeah, Philly, they pretty good over there. they pretty good. Like when things is clicking with Philly, but it's not even for me. It's not just how good Tyrese Maxey is. It's not just how good VJ Edgecombe is. It's not just how good Paul George is. Y'all remember 2-3 weeks ago when I went on my Philly rant, might have been a little longer than that. But I was talking about the other guys. I love Adembona. I'm a huge Kelly Oubre guy. He
Why do
does
you love
the
him so
things-
much, Ron? Why do you love
He
him?
does the things that
Hey,
Time you've been
Kelly
talking about him.
Kelly Oubre can play on any team I got. If I'm a GM, I want
Yep.
Kelly Oubre on my team. You're gonna
And he's always on a
You are
minimum,
gonna-
Ron.
always.
He's always on a
always, man.
team-friendly deal. Yeah, it's great.
Like you're gonna guard the other team's best player and you're gonna do a good job. You're gonna run hard in transition. You go try to dunk on somebody. You're gonna get in there and mix it up with the rebounds. Kelly Oubre, like quite simply, chill. Kelly Oubre just ain't no bitch.
What's the
Just to put it simple, he is not. Hey, it
No, he
ain't
with the
no
drama.
soft. It ain't no
with the
softness in
smoke.
Kelly
Yes, he
Oubre.
is. He's with all the
He
smoke.
all the smoke.
Yes, he
and
is.
I want a player like that. Yes, he could be streaky from the 3-point line, but we can overlook that because he will make big threes in big moments.
What's the line between him and Dylan Brooks?
Dylan's a better scorer, but
Like
I might
Dylan
be
Brooks
crazy, but
and
I'm
Kelly
like,
Oubre.
I
Is it
think, I
this?
think I'd rather.
He might be
is it
better than
this?
Quentin Grimes, though.
I do think he's better than Quentin
Like,
Grimes.
really?
I do think that. Yeah, I do think that he's better than Quentin Grimes. He just get Ron. To be honest with you, and I do understand how a rotation guy could be instrumental in what it is you're trying to do. I get that part, but Kelly Oubre is one of those guys who he could be hot and cold, but when he got it going, he's one of them players that just can help you in a multitude of ways. And you got an opportunity. You'll always have an opportunity to win the game with him. Like he'll knock down a 3 on an 8-0 run in the middle of the third quarter. He'll come up with a big rebound to start a 7-0 run to get you guys back in the game, right? He'll come up with a big stop. Like he does stuff like that that doesn't really show up on the stat sheet. But if you're watching the game and you're paying attention to him, you're like, yo, we need him. That's the dude we need on our crew.
And he know how to play his role too.
Yes.
He not. That's the difference between him and Dylan Brooks. Kelly Oubre knows how to play his role. Dylan Brooks is trying to be the number one option. Kelly Oubre, like, I know I'm not that. I'm a spot up in the corner. I'm a cut. I'm a crash the glass, and I'm gonna make winning plays.
I don't think Dylan's trying to be the number one option, y'all. I think he's just aggressive. I think when he sees a matchup he likes, I think he goes to work. I think sometimes
likes
you want
every
that in your.
Every last one of them, Mars. It's not a matchup
look,
that he doesn't like.
I think when
no
you're
shot he
the
doesn't like
second,
it.
when you're sometimes the second, mostly the third scoring option. I don't think he's being aggressive.
That's fair.
And you
But
know
I'm-
what?
but
And
unlike
sometimes that wins you games. Like sometimes that's a lot of times that's a good thing.
It is, but a lot of times.
But unlike
it's not a good thing.
unlike the Blazers Spurs, though, chill. I don't think Philly can win this series, man. I don't think so.
My issue.
They're just gonna have to play too well.
My issue with Boston is, I mean, Jason Tatum does the other stuff. Like he got on the glass last night, great at facilitating. He actually got to the rim, which I really dug. But there was a part of me that was watching him last night, and I don't know, maybe he looked a little slower. He didn't look like Jason Tatum a couple of games ago. He didn't look as bouncy as he did. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the energy just wasn't there. He just, not that he was hurt. I'm not gonna say that. What I am gonna say though is it just didn't look like he had what he had in a couple of games ago last night. Couple that with Philly's ability to guard at the long ball line. I thought that was the difference in the game. Now, what I can't rely on is I can't rely on the Celtics to shoot 25% at the long ball line again, because I don't think that they're going to do that again. But I just don't like the fact that they do that. I don't, because it gets other teams back in the game and it keeps other teams around. And Philly is a team that, if you let them hang around, they'll end up beating you. So I think that's a problem for the Celtics. They got to shoot the ball better at the long ball line. Their rotation players have to be better. They didn't really get much from those guys. And Jason Tatum has to be better. Yes, he does. If he's going to be out here, I understand that he's coming off injury. But with that being said, Ox, if I'm here, I got to be better. I can't just be here just off the strength that it's me. No, that's not good enough. If you're going to be here, you got to do your job.
Derek White has struggled as well.
Absolutely.
Peyton Pritchard got to step it up a little more.
I just think
he only had 4 points last night.
For sure, Peyton got to play better. I didn't get to see the game last night. That's why I'm being so quiet about this one.
Sure.
But, I mean, from the looks of it, VJ, I mean, he liked that though. So still Celtics in 5. Still Celtics in 5.
And also shout out Jaylen Brown for that masterclass he put on last night. Albeit it was in a losing effort, but
where is Real Talk?
Yeah, Real Talk should be up here after that statement he made on Monday, but he has other things that I guess he has to do today.
That technical on Jaylen Brown was terrible. I'm like, this playoff basketball, man. That's bullshit. When he dunked on
post was nice too, but
that was terrible.
He got what? He got a technical for dunking and like he flexed on somebody.
Yeah, like he ain't even do nothing really. He just kind of looked and he gave him a tech.
That boy caught a body.
Taunting
Oh my
foul,
God.
technical. They just hate Jaylen Brown. That's all.
That's a rule that they put in the NBA because we don't want the game to get out of control. Kiss my black ass. Not kiss my ass, kiss my black ass. You get punched on, I'm going to tell you to your face about it. You damn right. I just dunked on you. Do something about it. I don't understand why that's a problem. That's just basketball. That's all that is. That ain't got nothing to do with us fighting. It's not going to turn into a fight. You got punched on. Do something about it. And
I guess they don't want the kids to start doing that.
Man, give me a break.
The kids
is worse.
The kids are doing worse.
They worse than the NBA players.
They got their teammates running on the ground, head tapping. Like,
D-Rich, you be tapped in the AAU and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Yeah. Like, and you be like you be at the games and stuff like that at the tournaments?
More than I used to be.
Yeah. So like you see like they celebrations is wild. They Ja Morant on steroids.
Yeah, but I guess some people's argument will be they see Ja Morant doing that, and then that's why they do it at the youth level. So they trying to put the techs in to not get the kids doing even more of that, which is not going to work.
They just need to learn the game right.
I hate youth coaches that allow that and be encouraging that. I can't stand it. But hey, have fun, those kids. Have fun. Play ball. Have fun. I'm not.
Ron, I think moving forward in this Celtic series, moving forward, the Celtics have to be better at their shot selection. Sam Hauser, I thought he got a lot of open looks last night that he didn't cash in on. I thought his relocation, because he's a good relocator when it comes to offense. He'll get the ball on the wing and it's not there. He'll throw it into the post and relocate to the corner. Like, he's really good at that. I caught him standing around a lot last night, and I think that's definitely a problem for the Boston Celtics offense. I thought Cater was good last night around the rim. I don't think that they went to him that much, but I think that's the Celtics offense. The Celtics are one of the I'm not sure about this year, but I know last year they were at the bottom of the league in points at the rim. And I think that's one of their that's one of their Achilles heels, the fact that they don't get a lot of shots at the rim. And if they could get a better production from a guy like from Sam Hauser, his ability to relocate, if they could get a better production from Peyton Pritchard, I think that they can handle Philly in 5 games, maybe 6.
Philly shouldn't get another one off them too.
They really shouldn't, to be honest.
I don't think so.
I'm being gracious when I say maybe 6. They shouldn't get another game from these dudes. No, they shouldn't.
I expected them to win like game 3.
Hit 50% from 3.
Boston needs to stay engaged the whole game. Man.
Yeah, if they hit 50% at the long ball line, they smoke Philly. Crazy. Like, they straight trounce them. If they hit 50 at the long ball line, they run them dudes over.
Mars, you got Philly winning another one?
Mars got Philly in 6. He got them winning the series.
What type of questions you asking, right?
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
What games are Philly winning, Mars?
3, game 4, game 5.
Game 3, 4.
Both games at home.
And 5.
We
And then
going
they
back.
lose game 5, win game 6, I guess. Yeah.
So they win 3 of the next 4 games.
They're winning the series. So,
That'd be
yeah.
wild as hell.
They win in the series, so they win 3 of the
Winning
next 4
the
games. They go home and they protect home floor, and then we go back to Boston, lose game 5, come back home in the series. Game 6 is over.
Damian, if Philly
Embiid
wins
back
this
round
series,
2.
if Philly wins this series, Damian, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how everybody else plays. I don't care what Jason Tatum does. I don't care what Derek White does. I don't care what Peyton Pritchard. They don't even got to show up. If I'm talking about, he can be out there 5-on-1. If they lose this series, Jaylen Brown got to pack it up. Hang up your
You
boots.
want him out? It's gone.
JB, hang up your boots.
What you mean?
Is he
can't-
gone,
can't-
Ox?
No, obviously they're not going to get rid of him. But for me, the way I feel about Jaylen Brown, if you lose this series,
Y'all let me down, sort of thing.
you're done, bro. You're done. I'm off. No way. This is no way. You can't lose this series.
We can't lose to Philly.
I agree with him
No.
because honestly, I feel like when Jason Tatum initially came back, honestly, I thought it was kind of selfish. I'm like, damn, why you coming back? Let Jaylen Brown have his shine. Y'all might lose second round, first round. Then you come back next year when they need you. If they lose and Jason Tatum came back and his expectations now, because before there was really no expectations coming into this season, and then they exceeded those expectations. They may get coach of the year, and then you come back and then we lose to Philly, which I don't think is going to happen. You know, this is the extreme. I think Jaylen Brown do got a right to be pissed. I would be pissed because he was in MVP conversations for real. You know, before Jason Tatum came back, he still played MVP type ball. You know, obviously they lean more towards Shea, but
See, D-Rich, I think we looking at this from different ways. Like you saying Jaylen Brown should be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed at Jaylen Brown.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro, you got to ball out. You got to carry this team over this mountain. We'll call it a hill. It's Philly. It's not a mountain. But you know what I'm saying? You got to carry your team over this hill. Like, you can't lose this series, bro. If they lose this series, I'm gonna be very disappointed in Jaylen Brown. I don't care if you go 40, 50. If you lose this series, it's on you, bro. You the number one option right now. You got to step up.
So you know what that means, Ox? That means that we don't get rid of you. No, get on your job. But I don't think they lose in the series. But if they do, to your point, Ox, we're not shipping you out. No, this ain't good enough. Get better.
No, don't ship out Jaylen Brown.
No, we ain't shipping you out. Get better. Absolutely.
Unless I mean, hey, they got some nice houses in Inglewood here.
I bet you they do. Why
doesn't he come over to Boston? Why doesn't he come over to Boston?
I knew this is kind of where we were going.
We keeping the West Coast, Dan. Kawhi, JB, link up.
I don't even think you'd be a Kings fan anymore. Yeah, I don't even think you'd be a Kings fan.
The who?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
All right, y'all. Hey, but before Ox passes out, and before we go down that rabbit hole, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the steering wheel because it is about that time for us to dive into these crunch time chats. Obviously, we got a hell of a show. Obviously, it's over 2,000 people watching live right now on Twitter, on YouTube, all of that good stuff. But you guys have sent through your hard-earned money. So we want to go ahead and answer the questions that you guys sent through or just talk about what you guys want to talk about. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. And ultimately, make sure you become a member right now while it's hot because we have member streams that are about to start on Sundays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Only members can attend. If you're not a member, don't even think about it because we check an ID at the door. Your ass ain't getting in. But if you are a member, you run the show. So we will basically have a stream where all super chats and all regular chats will be addressed and we will be talking about what you guys want to talk about. It might be basketball. It might not be basketball. It might be football. It might not be football. It might be sports. It might not be sports. Whatever y'all want to talk about, this is your time to get in the nitty gritty with the panel, with whatever. We get into it, y'all. Become a member. Enjoy all the new perks as of right now. Also, if you are an all-star member, we have a rookie tier. We have a chatter tier. We have an all-star tier and we have a Hall of Fame tier. If you are an all-star, you are invited to the party, not just to watch, but we will bring you on stage and you can kick it with the panel in person. You can talk to us in the flesh and you can ask us questions or debate with us, or just chill with us. However, if you're an all-star, I look forward to you pulling up to our members-only streams. We will be starting soon. We'll see y'all there. But as of right now, we got super chat, so let's go ahead and address them. The first super chat that I got is a $20 super chat. And it's from The Godfather. The Godfather said Drench was right. Sengun is 2 packs of ass. Is a 2-pack of ass?
Damn.
Oh man.
Damn.
He did have a solid, what was that, end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter?
I didn't think he was
Beginning of the
terrible
fourth quarter?
yesterday, to be honest with you.
He had a solid little run. I mean, basketball's a game of runs. He had a good little run in there, but I mean, y'all know Sengun is one of the most hyped players that y'all hyped. It was 2 of them. Y'all hyped the Min Thompson and Sengun so much last season. Y'all was convincing people that these dudes were like top-notch basketball players, and they are hyped.
Sengun's value has never been lower, I think, around the league.
That's crazy too. Mm-hmm.
And y'all, Drench is on the way too, so I'm gonna just go ahead and keep that super chat right where it's at. We will have to read this again when he gets up here. The next super chat I got is from Tupac West Side. Tupac said, "Morning, fellas. Another great day. LA goes up 2-0. I may win more money on Splash Sports." Winky emoji. "And I watched a great season finale for Invincible. LA front office better keep Luke and Marcus Smart this offseason."
If you don't know about Luke, you better ask somebody.
They definitely got to keep both of them. Sure.
Shit. All right.
Trade Luca.
Hey, that's 2 major pickups for LA. Marcus Smart. Hey, but Ox, you remember in the offseason when they picked up Marcus Smart? And me and you was like, that's not, me and you was like, that's not that ain't a sleeper pick. That's a winning move. That's one of them small moves that pay off right now.
I think what happened was when the Celtics got rid of him in order to get Drew Holiday or whatever, and then they won after he left. I think people acted like that mean he wasn't a winning basketball player or something.
People just,
They just gotta
Washington and Memphis. So he was irrelevant for 2 years. That's it.
Right, that's right.
So
That didn't help.
Marcus Smart is getting worse.
Yeah, that didn't
That's
help.
right. That's right. That's
Yes.
right.
He ends up.
You better fit than
Everything
Russ,
needs to
huh?
Marcus Smart, man.
Yeah, Marcus
You better
Smart.
fit the
Marcus
right-
Smart is still.
Hey, D Rich, we don't got to do this right now. We don't. I can see where this is going. We don't got to do this right now. hey, yo, D Rich, I know you from Texas. What part of Texas you from?
I'm from Ohio, Akron, Ohio, to be exact.
Oh, okay.
I lived in Texas, though. For 3
okay. You
years.
from the? Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. So Akron, that means you. Oh, actually, I'm tripping. Hold on, wait. I'm tripping. Okay. All right.
Hey, stop it, man.
Oh, that's why you just brought up that rustic.
Stop playing with him. man.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. All right. Hey, that didn't take too long to get down to the bottom of that.
No.
So LeBron, the best of all time?
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hey, magazine at 16, 17 years old, man. The Chosen One exceeded it. So, yeah. I'm biased, but yeah.
Especially in Tulsa.
Shout out Bron, man. Shout out Bron. And we'll get to more Bron talk. Obviously, you know.
By the way.
Shout out Bassie.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lincoln High School, man. Sebastian was putting on a show.
This dude really wants to, hold on, Ron. This dude really wants to smoke with me. Free night, whatever your name is. So the Philadelphia 76ers, I never on any level did not pick the Sixers when I didn't think that they would win. That's number one. Every series that they were in that I thought that they would win, I picked them. That's number one. Number two, Joel Embiid has been the biggest issue for them. I'm on record saying that I think that they could win the NBA championship because I think Joel Embiid is that good. But here we are in year 10, and we're still waiting on him to stay healthy, and it's not happened. You are complaining to me about Mitchell Robinson tripping Joel Embiid and not saying anything and completely forgetting about the fact that your Philadelphia 76ers got outplayed by the New York Knicks throughout that series. But I'm supposed to root for your boys because you love them. I am high on Joel Embiid. I always talk about Joel Embiid. I said that the Philadelphia 76ers have their backcourt of the future, and I was ready to move off of Joel Embiid, off the strength that he stays injured. That's it. But because I don't love that group as much as you love them, that doesn't mean that I hate them. So stop saying that shit about me, because it's not true. I'm tired of you fans talking to me like I should love your group the way you love them. And if I don't love them the way you love them, that means I hate them. That's just not true. So get off my case about that. I'm sick of that shit.
I thought you was gonna say get off something else, but we're about to get on the next super chat. One time Steve-O the GOAT said, "I would like to retract my statement. We actually look good. Oubre still got to stop shooting. VJ playing like he been in the league for years. He's gonna be top 10 in the game soon. Sixers and 6."
I love what I'm seeing from this kid VJ. I do. I love his aggressiveness. The fact that he doesn't shy away from the ball. I'm throughout the course of the game, I'm watching him talk to Tyrese Maxey, and they're talking like we at the park. Like he's smiling and laughing with him, not realizing this is a playoff game. And if we lose, we go down 0-2 and we're in a world of trouble. But he's talking to him like, I know I should have went over there. That's my fault. No. You over here next trip. I'm thinking, I love how comfortable he is out there. And it's just really basketball to him. And I think that once he learns how to play even more, I just think that he's going to be better. I'm on record saying it. I think that he's the next iteration of the great two guard. So we're going to find out.
Yeah, and to do that too against, like, obviously to do that in any playoff game, it's major. But to do that against Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Peyton Pritchard, NBA champions, like that means a little more. At least to me.
Out there, yeah.
Yeah. Chill. It's the honorable. Y'all get y'all ass up when I walk
Drenchy in the house.
It's the honorable.
Drenchy is in the
all
house.
All rise. I didn't
All
say
rise.
What up, y'all ass up when I come in here.
What up, Drenchy?
What up? What's the word?
It was good.
What up? D Rich, what's the word?
What's the word?
Straight on. I'm on bullshit for now.
All right, y'all. The next super chat.
Ron,
was
my
good.
bad. I was trying to hurry up and get here as fast as I can when you was, bigging up Kelly Oubre. I've been talking about Kelly Oubre for a little minute now.
Yeah.
What I tell y'all, he been playing exactly like that since high school. Like I played against him in high school.
His game
exactly
hasn't
like
changed. This the same. The way he play right now.
No, that nigga was averaging like 20 something though. Like he averaged 20 in Charlotte too though. But I'm saying like, you know how he play hard. He always trying to dunk on people. He don't back down. He's been the exact same player. Like ain't no changes, nothing. That's just him. He definitely ain't scared of shit too. That's just one of the, the crazy things people think because he a pretty boy and all that shit. They think he's soft. No, Kelly liked that.
I knew that when he was in Washington when he went after Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk. I mean, when he went after Kelly Olynyk, I knew he was.
Kelly really from New Orleans. I don't think a lot of people really know that. Like Kelly really from New Orleans.
Did not know that.
But
no.
Yeah, he just grew up in
His
because Hurricane
got a bit
Katrina.
of a hit when he went to Golden State. That's why. But he's solid, man.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to Golden State, they thought he was gonna, be there for a long time. He struggled with his shot and things like that. But he's solid everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, Golden State ain't for everybody. I've been telling people that, and it apparently ain't for Steve Kerr too. But that's another, conversation.
All right, the next super chat from Masiko said, "If Dame comes back and is even 75% of himself, this shows more incompetence on the Milwaukee front office because the value still clears signing Miles Turner."
I forgot Milwaukee signed that nigga. That's how bad that deal was.
Miles Turner, the most disappointing player in the league this year, maybe. He was awful this year.
I mean, shit, I forgot about him. So shit, he wasn't too bad. Maybe it wasn't on my radar.
Depends what you expected from Miles Turner.
That's why. Yeah, no, that's another story. Yeah, you're right.
You got
Just another thing that shows.
Didn't he get 200 million or close to 150 or something like that?
From
I
Milwaukee.
don't remember the exact contract. I know he got paid. I know he got paid.
Because
Oh, 120.
I think it was
Okay.
120.
Yeah,
That just goes to show when you win, you will be rewarded. And that's at all levels. We all know, Drench, I know you know, Chill, I know you know, that dude that came off the bench for a state championship team and went and got a scholarship. And I mean, not saying he was whack, but
Shit.
you simply got a
I was
scholarship because y'all
right.
won.
Yeah, I was whack. So you right.
Mm-hmm.
I was better than a lot of these niggas though. But shit, hey, let me tell you. Hey, Let me tell it. You know, like I said, I was on a team with 9 niggas that went D1. Hey, you know.
Hey, when you win, you gonna get rewarded no matter what. We've seen college guys get drafted. Your team won. Look at UCLA, for instance. WNBA. Shout out to Dub. They whole top 6 went first round. Well, I think one went early second
NBA,
round.
Nigga win the championship in the NBA. They treat you like you ain't shit. Oh man, he ain't got no skills. Like nigga, I just won a championship.
You still gonna get drafted though.
Maybe you might get a training camp deal. What's that? Remember, old boy from was that UConn? He hit that. No, that was from Villanova. Hit the game winner. Jenkins.
Yeah, Chris Jenkins. Yeah.
Look, ain't get a look.
I mean,
really?
That nigga made a game winner.
Nobody invited him to camp or nothing like that.
No, chill.
Archie Diacono got drafted, didn't he?
He was good, though.
Diacono got some work. What's his name? Eric Pascal got a little bit of run.
He was good though.
He was nice though.
Yeah.
Pascal was nice.
Yeah, Diacono was all right too though. He played for the Bulls a little bit.
Yeah. Dub Ball Out Highlight said, as a C's fan, this is what the C's do best. They'll win game 1 convincingly and then drop game 2 at home. And I don't know why, but it sucks where D White's shooting. It sucks where D White's shooting is, but he better find it. It's been a tough watch.
Didn't they do the same thing the year that they won the championship? They lose game 2 to Miami, end up beating them in 5. They lose game 2 at home to Cleveland, end up beating them in 5. They end up sweeping in Indiana. What did they lose? Game 3 or game 4 against Dallas?
They lost game 4 against Dallas.
Yeah, they lost game 4 against Dallas. So yeah.
So his
Derek White been shooting like
shit.
shit all year, so I don't know what they're talking about finding. He playing how he been playing.
Sounds like to me that sometimes they play around with the game a little bit. Huh?
No, it's just sometimes, you know,
it's hard to
sometimes
win 4 games when you live and die by the 3.
by the 3.
It's hard, man. It is
that's
because when you're missing 3 out of 4 shots, you're not going to be able to beat anybody. I don't care how good your defense is. You're not going to be able to beat anybody consistently. And I don't expect, don't get me wrong, I don't expect the Boston Celtics to shoot that bad for the series, but we have seen them go ice cold. And we've seen what happened when they go ice cold. Teams get back in games, and then the momentum starts to change, and your defense isn't as good. This is what ends up happening.
Yeah, Philly might go ice cold too, though. So that happens with them.
50%, low of averages.
Yeah,
Like 10% next game.
yeah. So you know, no big deal.
Yeah, but when that 3 falling, though, it gets scary.
Oh, it's over with when that 3 ball falling. You getting your ass whooped.
You can just,
Well,
you
for
can just leave it
Boston?
out at halftime. It's
Yeah,
over
for
with.
Boston. Yeah, you getting your ass whooped. when
right.
when Boston's stroking that thing, shit, boy,
Pause.
the Punisher ain't got nothing on him. Hey,
He
well,
gave-
all superheroes don't
D,
wear
this
capes.
is what I'm
Phil.
dealing with, D. This is what I got to deal with these dudes, right?
Yeah,
I'm
all
supposed to be the
superheroes don't wear
eldest,
capes.
The
Sometimes
adult
they
in the
just wear
room. I'm supposed to be the
magnums.
most mature one, but this is the kind of shit I got to put up with on the regular. So this is what it's turned me into. Like I'm saying, pause. What's going on? Never said
Hey,
pause
boy,
before. Now I'm
chill.
saying pause.
Chill, you ain't know it was a superhero named the Punisher from New York.
I did know it was a superhero named the Punisher. Not that
That nigga was
Punisher,
from
though.
New
The
York,
dude you
huh?
talking about? No.
Sometimes superheroes don't wear capes, chill. They wear magnums.
Oh, my goodness.
Shout out all the heroes out there, regardless of what
Hey,
attire you're
boy.
wearing.
Hey, boy, that nigga got indicted.
Trent sent through $9.99 and said, chill. I gotta tip my hat to you about Scoot. But even though it's De'Aaron Fox FC, he gotta step it up. People are giving up on him. He's still the most important player on the team besides Wemby.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a big fan of De'Aaron Fox, but I'm just not a fan of giving up on young players, right? I'm not a fan of giving up on young players when we don't know who they are yet, whether it's due to injury, a bunch of different coaches have come through, systems have changed. I'm just not a fan of just giving up on a guy when you don't know who he is yet. That's all. And again, I don't think that Scoot Henderson is going to outplay De'Aaron Fox for this entire series, but I think that Scoot is introducing himself to the world to show that, yo, I am a really good basketball player and I can get better with some more grooming in the future.
Why I gotta be De'Aaron Fox? I don't think he battling De'Aaron Fox. I just think
He is the
De'Aaron
lead
Fox
guard.
taking his back
That's
seat.
his matchup.
But that's not his matchup in the NBA. Come on,
What's
Chill,
his
you know
matchup?
that shit don't
No.
work like that.
I'm there's a difference between his comp and his matchup. So in this series, De'Aaron Fox at the lead guard is dealing with Scoot Henderson. That's my
Yeah,
matchup.
we just saw what game you watched? We just saw Dylan Harper and Scoot going at it.
Okay, that's his matchup at the lead guard, right? When Dylan
why
Harper
De'Aaron Fox gotta be in this?
because Dylan Harper plays behind De'Aaron Fox, who's the lead guard.
I guess if you want to put it that way, in the old school way, if that's what you make sense. But to be honest, like Scoot and De'Aaron Fox, that ain't like it's too many guys over there for it. We just to label out De'Aaron Fox. Like, what about Stephon Castle?
Yeah.
Devin Vassell,
Oh,
Dylan
no,
Harper.
Drench.
Like, why I gotta be De'Aaron Fox?
Now these guys,
Well-
don't get me wrong,
No,
Drench,
it's
because
gotta
I
be
think we're
De'Aaron
talking about two different things. Those dudes will deal with Scoot Henderson throughout the course of the game. I'm not arguing that point. But like what I saw when Denver played Minnesota, Rudy and Joker, that's my matchup. That's the guy that I'm dealing with.
Sure, I
throughout
understand
the
that one. Yeah.
That's the guy I'm dealing with throughout the course of the night. And Scoot, De'Aaron Fox is my guy. This is my matchup. This is the dude who I'm supposed to be dealing with throughout the course of this series. And I'll be surprised if he ends up outplaying De'Aaron Fox.
Chill. Welcome to 2026. Welcome to the NBA playoffs. Not only do we have CJ McCollum outplaying Jalen Brunson, we got Scoot Henderson outplaying De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle. What a world we live in, man. What a world.
Hey, chill. I get you though. I feel you on the Scoot not giving up on young players and shit, but you ain't ready to give up on Şengün ass yet?
That was a super chat for you.
You can
Drench,
read your
that.
super chat again. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You want to read that, Jordan?
That was
Oh,
before,
yeah, go ahead.
before you showed up, Drench.
Jordan, you want to read that?
Drench, speaking of myself, was right. Şengün is a 2-pack of ass.
Not a pack.
Just one.
Not a pack,
2
Drench.
packs of ass.
Like a buy one, get one free pack.
Hey, bro, I've been telling y'all about this cat since last year, bro. Y'all ain't gonna listen to me. I've been telling y'all, like, the shit is just too slow for him. Like, the game is too fast, and he plays way too damn slow in making his decision. Chill. I know you saw that game last night.
I didn't think
It's a waste of your
terrible.
time.
He didn't think he
by
was
the way.
bad.
I didn't think he was
bad,
terrible. I
so-
didn't.
You
Yeah.
see?
Chill.
I
Chill.
didn't
I
think
thought he was
terrible.
bad in the first quarter when I'm watching the Lakers load up on defense and this motherfucker try and spin moves against defender after defender. Like he goes spin move here, defender right there, spin move, defender right there. Nigga, pass the ball.
But
Just get off the field. Chill.
okay.
That brother ain't got no game.
I get with that. But then I
No
also,
game?
Get his ass, hey, boy.
But then I also saw him on the glass.
Entertaining.
I also saw him on the glass. I also saw him on the glass. Give them some second chance opportunities. The thing that we're not talking about, Drench. The thing we're not talking about with Şengün. Yo, I'm gonna say it wrong because ain't nobody else gonna say it. JJ Redick kicking Ime Udoka's ass. Yes, he is.
I mean, yeah, but Ime ain't been on shit
Yes,
all
he is.
year though. I ain't even
He is
like a
coaching
big
circles
deal.
around that dude.
Ime
putting
ain't been
them
on
dudes-
shit all year. Ime just look like a
Yep.
bitter ass uncle, like a bitter ass coach. He would just be on the sideline yelling at motherfuckers, just with a mean ass face. Like, bro, get the fucking clipboard and put some shit up together because we got KD bringing up the ball for the
And getting
800th
ripped.
time this year,
And
and
getting
every
ripped.
time he gonna get ripped when you put ball pressure on him. And it's just like, yo, when are y'all gonna decide like whatever idea we had in our head for this team? Like they should have scratched that shit 50 games ago. It don't work. The shit is just stupid. Like it's just stupid. The defense is bad. Like we can't fucking guard Marcus Smart. No disrespect to Marcus Smart, because I was a big, I was the one, for Lakers fans saying Marcus Smart was a big pickup. But we can't keep him in front of us. Like what's the point of this junkyard dog defensive mentality team? We look like
Long
ass.
ball line more than anything. Yeah, he was at the long ball line. You left him open at the long ball line a bunch of different times, and he
Man,
passed
Marcus
him
Smart
on
was
it.
making plays too, though.
I'm not arguing that point.
Plays.
Open last night.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
arguing that
Oh,
point.
He had a
wasn't
badass
playing, no.
quarter though. He had I think it was the second quarter. He started off a good ass second quarter, and then that shit went straight downhill for like 7 straight possessions. But other than that, Şengün ass. I'm just telling
Ime's
you
been
that
terrible,
right now.
man.
All right, and fellas, we're going to get back to this game here in a second.
Yep.
We will get there. Before we do it, though, hey, D-Rich, can you tell the people where they can find you at on all socials?
Oh, at D-Rich TV, straight through, no hyphens, nothing. At D-Rich TV, like money TV, what you watch, simply like that.
Straight through. Y'all go ahead and follow my man. I promise you, you guys are going. If you like the panel, if you like Drench's content, you're going to love what D Rich talks about and what he does. But speaking of which, D Rich, I came across something. I knew you were coming on the show today. I'm just scrolling through Instagram yesterday and I see something. I'm like, oh, this is the perfect time to talk about this conversation. Now, I know the draft is a couple months away. We still are in the midst of the playoffs, but we could take an excursion, y'all. And we could get off on an exit and, take a quick break and talk about the NBA draft. Now, an anonymous NBA scout said this, and shout out to Top Recruits. This was on Top Recruits' page on Instagram. Top Recruits made this post. An anonymous NBA scout said, AJ DeBanta is everything you want in a number one pick. Size, athleticism, flash, high motor, consistent. But when you watch Darren Peterson and he's feeling it, no one is stopping him, including AJ, and that's what you need in a deep playoff run. So, D-Rich, I got to ask you, out of these two guys or everybody else in the draft, who are you taking number one and why?
Let me do something real quick, man. You already know what's going on, man. I've been saying it all year. Listen, what I wish Darren Peterson would have done is after the first half versus BYU, I wish he would have just left, got in the car, and start preparing for the NBA draft. That's all you needed right there. I think him continuing to play, that's the only thing that's in people's minds is like, oh, man, cramps and sickness and this and that. We know when we watch with our own two eyes, yeah, we can look at the stats and say, yeah, AJ had a higher field goal percentage. But when Darren Peterson is clicking and when he's bought in, it's not a better player in the country with the basketball in their hands. Now, you can argue A-Cuff, but as far as like translating to the league, you see what Darren Peterson does, 3 dribble minimum. What Austin Rivers say, my God, yeah, it's easy. It's too easy to him, dude. So I think AJ, he definitely is like, as far as like coming to work with your lunchbox every day, that old school mindset, I'm playing every game. Yeah. If you want to be safe, take AJ. But if you want to reach that next level, you got to take Darren Peterson. You got to take a shot.
You think DP got another gear that AJ won't hit in the league?
Yes. I think when Darren goes to the league, it's gonna get easier.
I agree. I've been saying that too.
With the number 2 pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson. That's their starting 2 guard right there.
Nah. If Utah get it, they definitely gonna pick AJ. They definitely pick AJ. If Utah get it,
they're going to because he went to BYU. But if Utah,
and the owner, I think the owner is like
there.
The owner of the Jazz, and he like a major donor in BYU or some shit like that too.
Yeah,
it would make sense.
Yeah, so they definitely gonna pick
right
AJ.
next to him.
I got unfollowed by AJ on Instagram because I talk so much about Darren. And I understand it. Like you don't want to,
and because of what I said, and probably because of what I said.
It's mainly you. You got me unfollowed.
Ah, damn, Drench, you all have some followers,
bro. Bro. I didn't know that if I say a guy might be the 3rd pick, that shit would hurt somebody's feelings. Like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day, I just see what I see. He's out of those 3, Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, and AJ, he's the most flawed one when I talk about at the next level. That's all I was saying. He still has the highest potential because of you can see something in him, but it's like potential ain't shit until you do it. So I'm just saying, to be safe, DP, Cam at that 1 or 2 for me. Shit,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
I might take Caleb Wilson over AJ too, though. But
AJ remind me of more like a early 2000s player, like ISO ball. Like, give me the ball, I'm gonna hold this motherfucker in the corner over here, back you down, turn around, shoot it. Like
a lot of shit that I don't think gonna work in the NBA.
Like the old school, like
don't you need that in the playoffs?
2000s way of playing ball. I think Darren Peterson is more. This
niggas ain't making the playoffs. Oh, Damien, niggas ain't making whatever team.
Yeah, when OKC
we're saying how valuable
OKC get that different. But man, listen, AJ to me is just like he just has a lot of flaws that, and people look at his numbers and always talk about him having a good game. I think me and Mars brought this shit up. A lot of times he be having a good game, they be getting their ass beat, and he just show up with 20 after the fact they was down by 20, and it's like, bro, everybody like you should be. nigga, do it when it matters. When y'all saw him go up against Darren Peterson, where was he at when they was getting their ass toe up in the first half? Where was he at? Then all of a sudden they go down 15, and now he hooping. Like we used to call that shit scared back in the day.
Drench, I will say I went back
safe a bit.
After I watched that. After I watched or after I seen that post, I did go back and watch that game. Well, just the highlights. And I almost forgot. After that game, you guys remember what happened the next day? I came up here, I was like, yeah, Darren Peterson is 100% the number one pick. Darren Peterson is him. You got to take Darren Peterson. I forgot just how well he played in that game. He went off that game. Yeah, because he was
getting his ass toe up, though. You talking about Darren Peterson or AJ?
No, I'm talking about Darren Peterson. Darren Peterson clearly looked like the better player. They were guarding each other. Darren Peterson was giving them one-on-one buckets. He went and caught a body. That first half was an out-of-body experience. I remember watching that game, losing my mind. But I will say
Rich,
this.
Are people just overthinking it? Like, are people just overthinking it? Is it really just like that simple?
I wouldn't say people. You do have reason for concern, obviously. You know, somebody missing games. You got once he comes in for a workout and he works out, and you see the way that this kid work out, I think any team that gets the number one pick, gonna be like, we can't pass on this because we saw this dude come in here and just put on one of the best workouts we've ever seen. But I think one of the main reasons, and I said this on my platform, I waited till the season was over. I feel like Trey White and Council had some type of gripe against Darren Peterson because it was times where they would look him off. And then it would be times in the game where Darren wouldn't touch the ball for 5 straight possessions, and then he get the ball and he force a shot because he ain't touched it in 5 straight possessions. You know, even the people on TV would say the ball got to be in Darren Peterson's hands right now. And then we got Council bringing the ball up 100 miles per hour going shooting a floater, which is cool when it's hitting, but when it's not, it's not. The ball has to be in Darren Peterson's hands. And that's what AJ had this year. It was his squad. Darius Acuff, it was his team. But with Kansas, and part of it is on Darren Peterson because he was out so much, it was like, oh, it's your team today, his team today. It was no identity, and that's why they failed versus St. John's, in my opinion.
I feel like the team in general too. Just him dealing with him being in and out of the lineup, that can have a sour taste in your mouth too. Because like we work hard as a motherfucker, and then you be in and out of the lineup whenever you feel like it. Like that's some of the criticism that Darren Peterson just gonna have to take on his own. Even the coach, I think Bill Self felt a certain way about it too.
What was the Cramps logic about though, Drench? Because I heard that
I think he's died. I think it's just died.
Because I'm having a difficult time that a guy just doesn't want to be in the line. Like he's just taking himself out of game. Big games too, by the way. It wasn't like he was just taking himself out of a game like in a pickup game. No, I mean, I want to say it was the West Virginia game that he ended up taking himself out of the game after hitting a jump shot in the corner. So like,
Chill. I think it's his diet. Chill. I think they said for like a year or two or some shit he stopped drinking. I don't know, some shit like that. He just went on water or something like that. I don't know. I do know when you drastically change your diet. Like I seen Dwayne Bacon talk about this shit. How when he left Florida State, his agent had him change his diet and shit like that. And he said he went to an NBA workout and he fucking passed out like on the court. That's why he dropped to the second round. Like, bro, that shit, like I'm kind of with Chad Johnson on that shit about the Ocho versus Sign shit. You change your shit at the drop of a hat, bro. That sometimes it's not that good for you. But I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much, but that's just from what I'm hearing.
D-Rich, I think that Darren Peterson, I'm not sure he's the best player in this draft. I think that I think it's either somebody that we're not talking about, or I think it's the kid from North Carolina, Wilson. I love him.
I like Caleb too.
I love that kid, and I think that he'd be perfect in Washington. I don't think that they're going to end up with the number 1 pick, but Darren Peterson in Utah, I think that's the place for him. I really do. When I look at
what Triple J.
When I'm looking at the backcourt,
you said Darren Peterson.
Darren Peterson.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking.
I'm looking at their. I think that's the thing that they're missing. I understand. I think Ace Bailey is more of a wing than he is a 2.
What about Keontae? Put him at the point.
Yes, leave Keontae at the lead guard. Put Darren Peterson at the 2, and with that big front line that you got, I think that they own something. I do. I think that they own something in Utah.
What if the Mavericks get a top 3 pick? I think A-Cup should go to.
Let's just say they get the number 1 pick. Let's just say they get the number 1. So everybody's on
Darren. Darren and Coop. That's what we're doing.
Kyrie.
That's simple. We got our backcourt.
If they win the lottery again I'm 100%
Yeah, that's
convinced.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I'm convinced. Yes. I
The
would
odds ain't that bad.
Utah ain't winning
sure.
shit again. Though.
They have the 8th odds, I think. It's not.
But I will say, Darren, sometimes this year, even though I'm biased, he did piss me off, like selling him for too many threes. Like, you know, you look at his field goal percentage; it was like 43% from the field to finish the year. It was at 50% at one point in time.
Sure.
But in the second half of the year, the 3-point ball stopped going down. Then it continued to drop, and his 3-point percentage is damn near the same as his field goal percentage because all he shot was damn near threes.
But D-Rich, that could be him just being in and out the lineup. It's hard to get a rhythm like that. It's hard to like really judge. To be honest, as a scout, I don't think you got to look at Darren Peterson numbers to judge him. To be honest, I think you just watch his game and see. We didn't have enough information with him playing the whole season anyway. But watching him play in big games and big moments, I think that's what you go off of. Like I ain't going off none of his damn percentages and shit like that. I ain't going.
That performance run though moved me, bro. That performance, like going back.
Which one
moved me, man?
Which one, Damien?
When he matched up against AJ, that first half was some of the best I've seen. Yeah, that was
because that was the most hype basketball game we had in college throughout the regular season. 1 and 2 pick. We talking about
that was one of the most hype games ever.
Them niggas was camping out a week. They was camping out a week to go to that game.
He looked like he could go too. He looked like
just for AJ to disappoint until they start getting their ass beat by 15 and 18. All of a sudden now he hooping.
But my
that's
thing
a lot
is,
of his games though. U of H, he did that shit against U of H too.
But Drish though, it wasn't a lot of his games. It was a couple games he did that. AJ was getting busy this year. Didn't AJ lead the league in scoring this year? Yeah, didn't he lead the nation? Yeah,
you don't
lead the nation in scoring, and you're not lighting asses up.
I did not know that.
Hold on.
AJ led the country.
I'm not worried about the blowout.
I knew he led the big.
Let's back up though.
I knew he led the big.
We all know BYU.
I didn't know that.
Dritch, no. They played
bullshit in the first 15 games.
Dritch. Yeah, first off, they played Division I basketball. Second off, what conference do they play?
All D1s ain't
what conference do they play in?
In the Big 12, which is a tough conference.
So they play He played every Big 12 team.
Okay.
And on top of that,
go back to my point, Ron.
They were ranked. They weren't just. It wasn't a Markel Fultz season where we didn't make the big tournament. They were ranked. For a majority of all season. They were ranked all season.
I understand that. Go back to my point though. When they played against the big guys in the Big 12 conference.
Oh no, AJ DeBanter. That's what I'm talking about.
He didn't show up until they would be getting their ass beat. That was my gripe with him. I've been saying that all year. Like, yes, he had the games where BYU might play against I don't know, a lesser team. Like, yeah, AJ do what he's supposed to do. The game where we hype this shit up, AJ DeBonsa versus U of H or Kansas. It started off sour. And then they started losing it, and all of a sudden now he getting his buckets. Like, I got mine. Like, I got 20 for the game. But like, if you watch the flow of the game, when did you get that 20? Why didn't you go? Prime example, when he played against Kansas. I'm watching DP take it to his ass every fucking time that he guarding him. Like, bro, you can't fuck with me. For the first half of the game, I think me and D Rich was like, shit, AJ wasn't doing shit. He ain't doing nothing.
I know
Jordan,
he wasn't.
Jordan.
But he kind of looks scared to me. He wasn't. I know he wasn't. That's a crazy word to use. But
he looked like he wasn't ready for that smoke. He looked like it was
I think he felt embarrassed too.
Yeah, I think
for sure felt embarrassed.
It was levels to it. That's all I'm saying.
Is that a
but
reason
he finished the game solid though, right? He finished the game solid.
He actually finished the game with the same amount of points, I believe. When you look at the box score,
but they were losing by 15 to 18. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
For sure, Jordan, but that wasn't the only big game that he played this year. And U of H wasn't the only big game. He played U of H twice. The first game, they lost, which U of H obviously was one of the best teams in the nation. But he had 28 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. That was the first game. I'm going to mention some other big games too. The first game against
U of H?
No, I didn't watch that game.
Right,
but it was some other games though that I did watch. I watched him play against number 1 Arizona. He played against them twice. First game against Arizona. The first time was bad. Second game when he had 35 against them, that game he looked completely different. And that was a late game in the season. Now I'm just talking about later games in the season. Earlier games, you could say whatever. He might have been up and down. But I watched him have 35 against Arizona. They were number 4 at that time. The very next game against Iowa State, 29 points, almost a triple-double, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. I'm going to fast forward. 40 points in the Big 12 tournament against Kansas State in a win.
Cancel that. Cancel Kansas State ass. 2-pack of ass like Sangoon. Everybody got their buckets against Kansas State.
All right, but
they ain't going Michael Beasley over there no more.
Yeah, cancel out Kansas State because everybody scored against Kansas State.
They didn't find that damn coach. They find that coach. That's how you know your team ass. They got to get rid of your coach.
All right, so the 40 against Kansas State don't matter, even though it was 15 for 21 from the field. All right, we'll cancel that.
He played well. He played
well, but it's just like
Kansas State.
Keep in mind, this is
all year.
I mean,
all right.
Bam gave the Wizards 83. So
next game is against West Virginia. They won by 20. Maybe we could cancel this one too. 27-7. Keep in mind, this is in the Big 12 tournament. Next game against Houston. I did watch this game. This game wasn't the best. 26 points. It wasn't the best. But then
that was one of my examples.
In the one game in the NCAA tournament against Texas, number 11 Texas.
He played all right on that one.
He was really good in the first half. The second half,
but the second half, that's why I said it was all right.
I see what's going on here. Ryan, you got a Nike. It's Nike and Adidas. You got Nike on your hoodie. Anything that you say, I can't trust you.
Ron's got an ulterior motive.
Don't mind my cut. Don't mind my cut right now.
Yeah, that's how deep that shit get.
Ron has an ulterior motive. Imagine that.
No. But at the same time,
Tyron Stokes, you know where to come. Hey, Tyron, you know where to go.
Tyron gonna go to Kansas, bro.
He needs to commit to a damn school. Like,
he really do.
Better go somewhere.
I don't think he's going to Kansas. I think that that Adidas whole thing. I think that's gonna ultimately lead him to Kentucky. I don't think he wants to go to Oregon because Oregon's they're not good right now. So I think he's gonna end up at Kentucky.
You think he want to be with a Nike team?
Well, yeah, he's signed to Nike. Like he be posting stuff on his story. So they said right after the McDonald's All-American game, he threw away he sold his Adidas kicks that they gave him for the game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Louisville.
Yep. So
Louisville.
Louis.
But he needs to go ahead and pick a school though. It's like I get it. You want to see what teams got going on, but this ain't 2008, man. Come on, let's just get it out the way so we can move forward.
He trying to get the most money possible. You know how this
he
is
go. Milking.
Yeah, he gonna leverage. He the best player.
Yeah, he trying to get the most money possible.
It don't win you a championship though.
Allegedly.
Like that's my thing with basketball nowadays. Whatever school he go to, they're not gonna win a championship. It's gonna be somebody
for sure.
To the transfer portal.
AJ DeBoss?
If he go to Kentucky, he might. If he go to Kentucky, he might.
Do you think AJ DeBoss?
He gonna be there for 1 year. You think the championship is priority?
AJ DeBoss did not go to BYU to win in that.
Where's gonna give me the most money and where gonna make me the number 1 pick?
He say he didn't go there for the money too. He lying like a
no. That he lying. He definitely lying.
Ain't no way you went to Utah for not. Well, he did go to Utah Prep for the money though. But it is what it is. But
yeah,
well, I saw a video yesterday of AJ standing next to Tari Eason, who's like 6'8", and he was like towering over him. He's listed at 6'9".
16. He like 16.
6'10".
Yeah, he might be taller. Yeah. And he's only 19. He can grow more, man. That's crazy.
I love what I seen from Darren. I love his ability to score in the mid range. Obviously, his ability to shoot and even get downhill. He's a smooth operator. But it's no way I pass up on a 6'10" guy with this type of handle, can score on all 3 levels.
I don't really like his handle though. I've been saying it all year. I don't really like his handle.
I mean, but you also got to factor in that he's 6'10" too, though. So like a 6'10" guy dribbling
that's the point.
Is it the same thing as a? Well, I'm saying no, for a 6'10" guy. So let's do it relative to height. For a 6'10" guy, he got a hell of a handle.
Be dribbling. Yeah, but most 6'10" guys shouldn't be dribbling.
Okay, and maybe
unless you Braun or Jason Tatum
or Giannis.
Giannis got more of a downhill handle. It's kind of different.
Yeah, all that backing down at the free throw line for 6 seconds. That shit ain't working in the league. Niggas get that out of here.
I don't think he gonna translate to the league.
I think
he might be better.
I think some of his stuff gonna translate, but that turnaround at the free throw line, I don't think that's gonna translate as as nicely as people think.
He's not
that's
gonna get that many
translate to the league.
opportunities to do that shit though.
I mean, it
Like-
depends what team he goes to. If they give him the keys, he's gonna get as many opportunities as he wants. But if they're gonna have him
And giving him the keys
like
is wrong.
the way
in the
Utah
first year.
used Ace Bailey this year, like then he's not gonna get that many opportunities. So like it depends on where he goes and what opportunities they give him. But the handle, yeah, I'm not.
It's a herky jerky
every time
movement
he-
too.
Every time he sees a crowd, he has to start backing you down because he can't. He's not gonna navigate traffic like that. And there's nothing wrong. He's 6'10", but we're talking about like functionality. Most 6'10" guys shouldn't be dribbling, especially like on the outside. Like that's just not gonna work very well. It's why Wemby shouldn't be dribbling. Like,
So if he go to Utah, it's his shit, right?
No, I don't think so. I think
if he go
I
to
think
Utah, they're gonna be having him playing a role, which I don't think is a problem.
yeah.
Wait a
Which
minute.
I don't
We
think
got
is
a
a problem.
situation in Utah.
No,
we have a problem.
Chill. Ace Bailey, the way he
I don't want him
developed
going
towards the
there,
end of the season, is no way you go away from the way Ace Bailey was developing at the end
I
of the
think they're
season.
developing
and
their
then you
players
make him.
right. It just doesn't lead to 20
Yes.
game as a rookie. It
Yes.
depends what you want. Do you want him to win Rookie of the Year because he's averaging 20 on bad efficiency, but he has flashes, or do you want him to develop to play the game the right way, alongside his generational talent? I'm choosing the development every time over the raw box score numbers as a rookie.
Sure, I
If
can
he
get
goes
with
to
that.
Utah, they'll develop him to play.
Yeah.
Ace
basketball
Bailey got
well.
so much better at the end of the season, Chill. So I feel
Sure.
like they got
Which
to
I can
build
get with
off
that.
of that.
Which
You got to
I can-
build off of that. You
which
can't
is
make Ace take
100%
another backseat to a
I can
rookie.
get with that. But with them trading for Triple J, and we got marketing, and we got Walker on the front line. Is that what we're doing with DeBonsta? Are we developing him and we're turning him into this kind of player, or is this a right now thing? Because he ain't playing in front of none of them dudes on that front line.
It's both. He's developing, but you want him to help the team win. But that's the thing. You can't. If you want a rookie to help your team win, it's not just give them the keys, let them
Yeah.
do what they do. It's they need to play a role. We need AJ to be the best off-ball weapon rookie we've seen. Like that's what we need him to be. This guy, late clock, he can get to a bucket if we need. Uses athleticism in transition, attack closeouts, uses stride length to get all the way to the rim.
Sure.
We don't need him settling for 8 mid-range jumpers a game. If he goes to a team that has no direction, I don't know what team that is right now. I'm not trying to put any team on blast. If he
The
goes to a
Kings.
team with no direction,
What are they doing in
if
New
he goes to a
Orleans?
team with no direction, whoever that may be, is going to be give AJ the ball, let him do whatever he wants. He's going to average 22 as a rookie. And then we're going to be here a year later. People will be like, oh, look, AJ, the best rookie. Look at all the flashes. He had 40 in this game and that game. It's like, yeah, but he's not developing the right way. He's just going to build a bunch of bad habits. And then we're going to be in year 5. And we're going to be like,
And he's still gonna have
"Damn,
those same habits."
why hasn't AJ figured it out? It's like, because you developed him to just start doing nonsense on a bad team because you thought averaging 22 was the goal. And that's not the goal. Well, it shouldn't be the goal anyway.
Well,
That's why I like what the Spurs do with Dylan Harper, what the Sixers do with VJ.
I think that's
VJ
fair.
is a role
I do.
player right now. Dylan
I
Harper is
think
a
the big-
role player right now, but they're developing in the right way.
The bigger conversation is Caleb Wilson or Cam Boozer. I think that's the
No, that ain't the bigger conversation. It's Caleb Wilson or AJ for me. But I'll take
Mars,
Caleb
I
Wilson
think
though.
I'm fairly sure the top 3 is going to be AJ, Darren, Cam. But maybe a team takes Caleb over him. I don't know. But
Mars,
Bro,
I think
Caleb
that's
Wilson-
fair. With
Caleb
Caleb
went
Wilson is
before that.
fucking good, bro.
what you said, Mars. I think
He's gonna be
I
full.
definitely think that's fair. But to play devil's advocate, which I know you hate, by the way, but to play devil's advocate, we end up having a guy like AJ DeBonsta who turns into a 22, 25 a game guy. And we realize, okay, we got a prolific scorer who really doesn't know how to play yet. So now the plans change. So if he ends up in New Orleans, and with him ending up in New Orleans, and he does develop,
not possible, by the way. But
right? They don't have a first round pick, or Atlanta. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If he ends up in Atlanta, where okay, we got time to develop him. But with that being said, these habits that he developed, these bad habits, we got to get these bad habits out of him. And then we find out New Orleans isn't a good example. I'm thinking of another bad team, Sacramento, for example. We end up finding out that this guy's a much better scorer than we thought he was. Well, he's a better rebounder. Well, now plans change. Well, now we got to build this thing around him, as opposed to we have some pieces where he can fit in with these pieces. And I think that's where the dilemma is going to come in with having a young rookie like DeBonsta, like Darren Peterson, as opposed to your point, going to a place like Utah where I get to sit behind somebody and understand how to play a role.
you
For
can
me,
build
it's
a
like
team around someone without
trying to find the
putting them
sweet
in a
spot.
position to do nonsense.
I think for me, it's like the perfect situation for him would be a team that would benefit from his skill set immediately, but also a team where they have infrastructure to enable him to learn the game the right way. And when I think about a team like that, maybe somewhere like Indiana under Rick Carlisle, where he'll learn the game the right way, but he could
Rick
also
Carlisle
help
might
them in
piss
the
him
open
off, though.
court and things like that. I think that could be a nice fit for him, for example. You almost want sort of
He'll be great
the
with any of
balance of both worlds, but it's tough. It's tough.
Damien,
I think everybody
I
wanna
ain't
go
gonna
to
lie.
Brooklyn.
Rick Carlisle ain't for everybody. Rick Carlisle not for
He
everybody.
for
bro.
he for
Rick
the
Carlisle gonna
monster.
hold you accountable.
I think it'd be good for him.
He's
I
definitely
think
for the
it'd be good for
monster.
him.
Yes, he is.
No, he definitely
is.
for
Yeah,
Cam Boozer.
until AJ brings his bad habits over, and it's like, oh damn, why is AJ playing 12 minutes? That's what we're gonna be hearing. Oh damn,
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a Steve Kerr, Jonathan Kuminga situation, except AJ is even more highly touted. But at the end, it's hard for rookies to come in and impact winning right away. And Indiana, I'm pretty sure we all think are trying to contend next year. So now if AJ's playing 14 minutes, there's gonna be a bunch of people like AJ's better than this player, this player, this player. Why is he not starting? Why is he not playing over Aaron Neesmith? It's like, yeah, because he actually bleeds a lot of value in all of these areas, and they're trying to win, and they can't afford to just have him out there for all of this development while trying to win games simultaneously.
That's the downside.
Like that's the issue you run it. It's hard for rookies to contribute to winning right away. What he's
Chill.
doing is mightily impressive. It's hard for
He would just need to get everything in the open floor.
Chill. You gotta remember this. Rick Carlisle didn't fuck with Dennis Smith Jr. He didn't fuck with Dennis.
I
He
think
didn't
he's
fuck
wrong
with.
with him. I do.
He
I think
didn't.
he's
He
wrong
didn't
with him.
really fuck with Luka like that too, though. Like
That's why he left.
I'm telling you, like he didn't like, bro. Rick Carlisle is not for everybody, but it's a method to his madness, though. You know what I mean? Like if you listen
That's
to
right.
him,
That's what I'm
and you
saying.
allow him to develop you, you gonna get to where you gonna get to. Like Rick Carlisle is one of the best to me. First of all, he used to be a shooting coach. That's number one. So you notice a lot of guys when they get with Rick Carlisle, they shoot better. He's gonna teach you how to do all of that shit. Like he's a developmental coach, but he's a no nonsense type of coach too. Like you're gonna play good basketball if he got a say so in it. I think that's why he left Dallas. I think he didn't have too much of a say so on what he wanted, and so he left and went to Indiana, where Indiana is trying to win. You get Tyrese Halliburton coming back next year. You get him with you pair them with one of the top picks. If they can get that, they have a chance to get a top pick, right?
Yeah, for sure. They
need that top pick. Otherwise,
now
they
they
go
to second.
Otherwise, it goes to the Clippers.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So they either get one of the big four or they don't get a pick.
Or they don't get one. Okay, but they probably gonna get one of the big four. But I feel like he's in a great situation. All Indiana need shit. We don't know. We Achilles tear away from them motherfuckers being champions from last year. So like we literally don't know what this Indiana team's gonna look like, but it's no way they're gonna say fuck what we had going on. AJ, come over here and hijack this team. It's not gonna happen, chill. So for me, for a guy like Rick Carlisle, the best player over there is Cam Boozer, because you can take Cam Boozer out the lineup and he can play 12 minutes and it'd be all right. It's not gonna be all right for AJ though. It's just not.
All right, fellas. The NBA draft lottery is May 10th. We'll definitely be talking more about these players. I can't wait to see who gets the number 1 pick, who gets the number 5 pick, et cetera, because there's a lot of implications. So we'll see which pick in the top 5 OKC ends up getting. But we'll talk about, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. As of right now, fellas, let's go ahead and talk about this game that happened last night. The Los Angeles Lakers went up 2-0 against the Houston Rockets. I'm going to usher this conversation in by way of a super chat from King's Ransom 444. King's Ransom said, KD being this bad at handling double teams and pressure is hilarious to see. Outplayed by a 41-year-old LeBron who destroys double teams every time is rough. But again, this proves KD can't lead a team to a chip.
Does it?
Bro, y'all are out of y'all fucking mind if y'all trying to blame KD for that shit. Them motherfuckers playing with
proves that.
It's silly. When you just look at what the Rockets playing with, that shit is silly.
He's had 18 years to
silly
lead the team
drench?
to a championship and they ain't did it once.
What's silly, Drench? What's silly?
He
Yeah,
did.
what's
You
silly?
don't know what's silly?
Well, first of all, he did lead the team to the championship. They just
Did
didn't
y'all
win
not
it.
see them terrorists he was playing with yet last night?
How many turnovers did he have last night? KD had a lot of turnovers.
9.
He had 9.
He had 9. That
Almost
might
had a
be the
double-double.
worst second half I've
Motherfucker,
seen
what you
Durant's
playing
career.
with? Did y'all not see his group text? His group
Drake.
chat text?
No, I
Drench,
didn't see it.
we can't make excuses for KD no more, bro.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you,
done. I
D-Rich.
can't. If he lose this,
Thank
I'm done,
you.
bro. I can't.
Shit, I'm gonna make excuses.
I can't
I've been
do it
done.
no more, bro.
Shit, we know why Ron been done.
It might be in the
I've
worst
been done
half
for
of
over
his
10
career,
years.
to be honest with you.
But
been one of
man,
the
hell
worst
no.
outs of
The
the
Rockets
three.
team suck, bro. Like, it just bottom line. Like, how do we got that many guys on the team who can't fucking shoot? What do you expect him to do?
Drench, what talent gap?
What you mean? What talent gap?
What talent disparity?
Hawks was passionately arguing that the Lakers aren't less talented than the Rockets, and he got a lot of pushback. So
You said they aren't.
Trench, why do
Yeah,
everyone have
I know.
Houston?
Well, I was
so now he
told that
feels
there was
vindicated.
They
yeah.
are not.
I was told that there's a huge talent disparity between the Rockets and the Lakers, even without Luka and Austin
Fuck,
Reeves.
man. The fucking Lakers probably
I still
better.
don't see
Shit.
It's because the Rockets
Lakers
players are
probably fucking
young.
better.
Hawks. It's because the Rockets players are young, so they're more talented. Wow.
Marcus Smart looked better than
Drenchy,
damn near everybody on the
had,
Rockets.
everyone
last
had
night.
Houston. Everyone had Houston, Drenchy. So what's changed?
I had Houston. I definitely.
I had Houston because
He's just
I
saying
had,
everybody. I don't know who.
I'm talking
everybody
about
is.
I'm talking about the
The masses,
majority of
yeah.
people that I've seen had Houston.
Okay, there you
I had Houston for sure, but shit, I must have forgot. I must have forgot how bad Ime been all damn fucking year. That motherfucker sucked too. I'm
Hey,
on
so
everybody
Reed
ass with the
Shepard now?
Rockets. Yeah,
Reed Shepard
I
done?
ain't fucking with Reed Shepard either. I don't fuck with Reed Shepard. I don't fuck with Amir Thompson. I still think he ass. That's the next iteration of ass. That's right after that big fat ass Şengün. He ass.
Hey, hold up, Drench. Hold on. We got a call in right now.
Oh my god.
Hello everybody. What's up? I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong and when I need to offer an apology. And so, put Big Ox on the screen, give him a solo. I want to apologize to that young man.
Yo,
He's been absolutely correct about how bum of a team the Houston Rockets are and how trash Şengün is and how
No,
there's no
real
talent
talk, real
gap.
talk. Ain't no way
He's
you gonna
been
get that to
1,000% correct. And I
Oh,
just
hear
wanted to
you, Jordan.
apologize
Oh,
to my good friend Ox. But y'all can continue with I just needed to do that. I need
man,
to get
hang up
that
on
out.
that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
I'm
thank you,
sorry,
Pastor.
Ox.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
He's going for
Drench said to
the
hang up on you and that you ashamed of Houston.
First of all, I want to
All
say
right, I
thank
got
you,
you, Drench.
Pastor. I want to say thank you, Pastor Talk. Second of all, job ain't done yet. That's only 2 games, but it's really chill. I'm speaking to you right now, chill. I just need some help getting through this because it is really, really difficult for me being the only person on this platform who has continuously believed and supported the Los Angeles Lakers.
You have.
Although
get
that
the
is,
fuck
I've
out of
never in my life hated a franchise more than I hate the Lakers in any sport. And I'm still able to love basketball enough to see what I see in this basketball team. And being the only person on this platform who has actually supported the Lakers, with all these so-called Lakers fans all running around here yelling and hollering and screaming and jumping around on stage and, you know what I'm saying, just dancing and all that job, it's despicable. I don't like it. But I love basketball enough to understand that this team is clearly better than the other team.
So, Ox, my issue with the Lakers originally when this series started was they have more guys. They don't have enough guys who run fast and jump high. And I thought Houston was going to speed the game up. I thought Houston was going to create a lot of turnovers. And I thought Houston was just going to basically
Chill
run.
just said they got too many white boys. That's all he said.
That's not what I'm saying at all, because there's plenty of white boys that run fast and jump high. So let's chill out on that. That's number one.
Sneakily.
It's sneaky.
That's number one. But as I was saying, I thought that the Lakers would not be able to contend with Houston's athleticism, and I thought that they were going to ultimately just run them out of the building. Meanwhile, the Lakers, LeBron James specifically, turned this into a half-court game, which is where he's the best. Turn this into a half-court game, and basically like a quarterback sitting in the pocket and picking these guys apart. Finding Marcus Smart, finding Jake LaRavia, who is finding Marcus Smart, finding finding any one of these guys to get downhill, finding Jackson Hayes around the rim. And he's doing everything that I didn't think that he could do, because I thought that they were just going to get run out of the building. Now, this now turns into a half-court game with Houston, which exploits everything that they do wrong. It exploits Şengün's slow processing. It exploits Sengun's slow processing. It exploits their inability to knock down an open shot consistently. It exploits how difficult their offense is.
Oh, because they can't dribble too. It's that they can't dribble too.
Yes, absolutely. All of that stuff that they have. And and Ron, I have to tell you this to your face. I am going on a second date. Yes, I am. Initially, Ron, you talked me into going on a date with Luke Kennard, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Turns out, you know what? He's nice. Turns out he could go, Ron, and I like what I see from him as a bucket getter. And in this series, I didn't think that he'd be able to do that against this Houston defense, only to find out that they got them so spread out in that action that JJ Redick is running, where he gets Luke Kennard running off DHOs and has guys like Tari Eason bumping him off of him, playing in the mid-range. It just looks fantastic.
Tari Eason.
Again,
JJ's been a big difference maker in this series, Joe.
I just want to make sure. I think
Ime has been a bigger difference.
I think he's out coaching Ime Udoka. I'm going to say this to you guys. I think that they didn't really do much. They won their first 2 games at home, but I'm watching
like they're supposed to.
Too much. That is much. That
all
is
we
did what you're meant to do.
All we did was defend our home floor. But I can honestly say, Ox, I'm looking at this group,
I hate when y'all understand.
and I'm looking at over there on the sideline, and I'm looking at those other 2 guys that they don't have, and I'm thinking to myself,
it's still good that you did it.
I think they could beat them without those 2 guys.
I told you they could, Chill.
I don't think we need Luka and Austin Reeves to come back. I think they could beat them without them 2 guys.
Well, I don't think they can come back anyway. So they're gonna have to get it done. Chill. But I don't like. I just hate that we downplay winning basketball games in the playoffs just because you did it at your home or you did it over there. The better team is playing better basketball. You know what I mean?
Their building.
And it don't matter what building we could be playing.
We haven't seen them anywhere.
It matters if you don't think that team can win on the road.
You
But the
can play
Lakers can win
outside. You could play anywhere. What does it matter? It don't matter. They're playing better basketball.
They are playing better basketball right now.
And I don't think Tari Eason being a bum is because they're playing in the Staples Center.
You just think he's whack, regardless.
Absolutely, yes, I do. I don't think Luke Kennard being better than Jabari, Rui being better than Jabari, is because they're playing in the Staples Center.
I think Rui Hachimura gave them damn good minutes.
I don't think Marcus Smart is playing like Marcus Smart because they're doing it in the Staples Center. Marcus Smart gonna do this in every arena in the country. It doesn't matter. They are better than them. Kevin Durant.
I don't think that changes that they controlled home court, though. I don't think that
it doesn't.
Yo, fellas, right quick.
It doesn't change that.
Right quick, Ox. I know D Rich, you about to bounce. One more time, tell the people where they can follow you at, where they can find you at, and where they can consume your good content.
At D Rich TV, straight through, no hyphens. D Rich as in money, TV what you watch, straight like that.
Hey, D Rich, before you
That's
go
on YouTube. That's on YouTube.
Every platform.
Gotcha.
Instagram, TikTok.
Chill, when you got it like that, you don't got to do all that new changing on it. No, it's the same shit when you're really clever.
D Rich, before you go, I do want to say this. I don't know why Drench got on your platform capping. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what Drench is afraid to tell you.
Here you go.
If you got a fine ass mama, you automatically gonna get extra chances and more playing time. That's just what it is. Okay?
Hey, and free training.
No, sir, not no free training. But what position you play, little bro? Oh, okay. Say less.
Yeah, you got a spot for him, Hawks.
I'm gonna find something.
Hey, Drench, I don't know why you capping. You know you give a mom a couple free drills. She bad.
I know. I get a mom a couple free drills for sure.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the kid a couple free drills to get to the mom. I'm gonna stick one on you. I'm gonna find one and put her on you and catch you up.
Hey, I'm glad a lot of them don't watch this joint, because boy, I got a roster. I'm just saying, boy, I line them chairs up on group Saturdays. Sometimes I just look back like, damn, this is a good line up here, boy. It's like 12 of them, boy.
Hey, Drench, I'm finna start being your assistant trainer.
Hey, shit, come on with it. Hey, boy. I remember one time I invited a couple people to come help me out. I warned them at the door. I said, hey, boy, they got some mamas in this motherfucker, boy. You got to be on your head, but you got to be on your toes. Hey, I ain't lying. Just telling you. Hey, the mamas know what they be doing. You know, they know what they be doing.
Yeah. I gotta
But
pull up the
hey,
trench man drills.
little brother can't get in the game though. He can't get in the game though if he trash though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try him though. I'm gonna give him an extra try, but when
Up
he
by
trash,
20,
he trash.
up by 20, he getting in.
Yeah.
Hey Jordan, if she like that, he not trash. We trash. All right. If his mama like that, we trash.
Yeah. For
Leave these
sure.
mums
For
alone,
sure.
man. Fire out.
But all right, D Rich, man, appreciate you for pulling up. Definitely got to get you back on soon, especially like once the lottery gets, set and all of that stuff, so we can do a mock draft on the show and all of that good stuff.
I mean, I appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good
no
to meet
doubt,
you,
no
D Rich. Absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah.
D Rich TV.
All right.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna tap into that. Mhm.
Yeah, but let's get back to it though, fellas. I know Ox and Mars, you guys are both making a point about the Rockets. Or no, about Luke Kennard.
No, I just think that we have some players on the Lakers that are good basketball players, and they might not be super flashy. They might not be like superstars. They might not jump off your TV screens. But I think Marcus Smart has always been a winning basketball player. I think he showed that with the Celtics. I think he shows that all the time. I don't think he gets flustered under pressure. I know there was a couple of games in the playoffs back in the day that he might have made a decision that you guys thought he shouldn't have made or whatever. But I think he's a winning basketball player. I think Rui Hachimura is a poised professional. I think he is a good shot maker. He's a good scorer. And I think Luke Kennard coming to the NBA and having to be more of a spot-up shooter or just more of a shooter, I think that kind of made people forget Luke Kennard is like that. Like if you
It's
don't
because
know
they
about Luke
racist,
Kennard,
Ox.
it could be that. I don't know. But whatever it
racist.
is, whatever it is, bro, you need to do your research. You know what I'm saying? Luke
I didn't know he
Kennard
was
got-
6'8",
got
right?
stuff.
Ox, I had no idea he was 6'8". Like I seen that shit last night. I was like, damn, he's 6'8".
Yeah, and,
I guess he
and,
don't
you know,
play like it
Very
sometimes.
talented, man.
Kennard is
and,
that
you know,
big?
it's just like, but LeBron.
Bro,
But
I think he's
the
6'8".
biggest part about this, chill, is LeBron James. I think Luke Kennard's like 6'6" though.
Right.
He
that's
not
what I-
6'8".
I
No,
think
he's
6'6", but
6'5". He's actually
could
listed
be-
as 6'5".
He's for
I was-
sure
Damn.
smaller than Amen Thompson.
I was about to,
Right.
yeah. I'm like
But the-
6'8".
Oh,
the
He
okay.
thing
ain't
Well, I
that
don't know.
big.
Sean,
I might have been
is
dreaming last night.
LeBron-
That
is-
ass whooping must have had me delirious.
It's LeBron James though. It's LeBron James, y'all. LeBron James is like I told you, chill. He still got something left in the tank. It's too early in the playoffs, and they got a good rest. And I don't think he put it all on the table this regular season, chill, to where I don't think we have to worry about that. Oh man, LeBron yet, and I think he's showing that right now where he's not gassed yet, chill.
This dude is
And-
giving me
and- and
reverse
then-
dunks
and then
in
they got-
transition. What the f is going
he
on, man?
So they played on Tuesday. They rest Wednesday. They rest Thursday.
You don't play
They play
again till
Friday. They
Friday.
play Friday evening.
Yeah.
He has that's a whole 66 hours of rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like LeBron, this isn't the Western Conference Finals. Bron still got a lot in the tank, and he's passing the ball early on those double teams. He's getting the ball. He's swinging it quick, getting into open guys. He's cutting.
Pass it up in
he's getting-
transition too.
Right, he's getting downhill. He's still bigger, stronger. He can still bully Tari. He can still bully Jabari. You know what I was thinking, Chill?
Yes, sir.
I was better than my pops when I got maybe 13 and a half, almost 14. I was about 13 years old when I was.
Yeah,
I
this
was trying to
20-year-old,
prove-
you ain't better than your
Yeah.
pops.
Bro,
yo.
Ronnie
I
gonna
got-
be 38. Then he
Yeah,
might be
I
better.
kind of
Nigga, shit.
I sprouted up a little bit. I was like, you know what, I could get with him. You know what I'm saying? I finally beat him one-on-one. I was about 13,
Mhm.
and I'm like, this is incredible.
That nigga never had that feeling.
Bronny would never be better than his dad.
Nope.
And
At
this
nothing.
is
At
not.
nothing.
I want to be clear about this. This is not a knock on Bronny. This is about.
Oh, it's a knock on
this.
Bronny.
This
No,
is
it's
about
not.
LeBron James.
Mhm.
This
The only
is,
thing he'll
this
be
is
better than his
absolutely
dad
ridiculous.
is sucking at
bro.
basketball. But
This is ridiculous, bro. Like this is it's a beautiful. It's
Bron's
a
still
beautiful.
got it.
thing,
let me
bro.
stop
It's a beautiful
trolling. I'm just
thing.
fucking with you.
It's a beautiful
But-
thing.
It
Nah,
is,
it is.
Ox.
It is. But that's why I was saying that if I was Bronny, I be joking a lot of times. Sometimes I don't be joking, but I gotta tip my hat to Bronny because he definitely don't have to play basketball. Like it's not in his favor to like play basketball because they gonna compare everything he do in life to his dad, and it's probably one of the things that he's not gonna be able to do nothing in life better than his dad. Like he won't make more money than his dad. He not taller than his dad. He not bigger than his dad. He not better than his dad. Like it's just very hard. But for him to stick with it and like for him to continue to play when he literally have no reason to play, salute to him because basketball is a hard sport and ain't shit guaranteed in this sport. Like I don't give a damn how talented you are, how tall you are. Basketball is nothing guaranteed. Like you really got to be delusional to play this game. Like you have to be at
Especially
a
to get to
level
that
of delusion.
level. especially to
You
get
gotta
to that
have a level. You gotta have a level of delusion.
For sure.
You have
So
to.
Man,
he
that's
got it.
that's
He got a
fact.
little
That's
help with
fact.
it, but he got it, and he's serious about it too. Like he's a professional about it. So I got to give Bronny credit on that part. But at the same time, you know, it's still, you know.
You right about that, Jess. I met this kid. Well, I met him maybe 2 months ago. We coached with the same program, and he's just graduating this year. He's, white kid. He can shoot the ball real good. We've been in the gym messing around. He can shoot it real good. He's like 6'5", and he about to graduate. And I'm like, okay, like you about to keep hooping. What you about to do? He like, nah. I think I'm like, what? Like, you not chasing the hoop dream? Like,
Man, that shit, you got to be delusional about it.
he like, nah, I don't think so out there. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
Yeah.
But that's what's up though. But for Bronny, it's keep going, Bronny, keep going.
Yeah, it's hard.
You don't gotta be better than your pops. Nobody better than your pops.
No, absolutely not. I'm just saying. I wasn't saying that he
you
had
put
to
it
be
that
better.
way.
I'm just saying.
Like,
I'm
ain't
just saying just
nobody
in
else better than
general.
your pops.
I'm just saying that's in general. Like a lot of times, that be the standard. For most people, you always, strive to be better than your dad, or you strive to be, better than somebody that you grew up, maybe your brother. Sometimes you can't be better than your brother, but your dad be the median a lot of times, and it's like, what's his name? Jaren Jackson Jr. better than his dad. Jabari Smith Jr. better than his dad. You know what I mean? James Harden Jr. better than his dad, but. Yeah, I know James Harden was a junior. See, I snuck that one on y'all. But anyways,
I did not.
Yeah,
know
he
that.
is. But
I don't think
but I'm
Jabari
just
better than
saying,
his dad.
Jabari definitely better than his dad.
Yes, he is.
But
today?
shit,
LeBron played against his
I
dad,
heard.
and then
Yeah,
and then
I
last
heard.
night he's dribbling
No,
past his son
period.
and reverse dunking. That's crazy.
Oh, you're just saying he's a
Yeah.
better player than his dad was. Oh, okay.
yeah, Jalen
Chill,
Brunson.
was,
Jalen Brunson is the better player than his dad too, though. But
What about Larry
that's
Nance?
what I'm
Chill?
saying.
Yes.
No,
No.
Larry Nance not better than
Larry
his dad.
Nance is no. Larry Nance Senior is better than
Larry
Larry
Nance
Nance.
Senior.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that like it's sometimes that shit don't happen, but I'm just saying like that.
Yeah, Doc
usually
Rivers
be
is
the
better
dream.
than Austin Reeves. Yes, absolutely.
Dale Curry better than one of his
Austin
sons.
Rivers. Austin Rivers. Yeah, Doc is better than
No,
his
he
son.
not.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking.
Doc
I'm
is.
talking around. I believe.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with
I said
you.
Dale Curry's better than one of his sons.
No,
Seth?
he's not.
All right.
Respect Seth Curry.
But I
Right.
use the example of like Gilbert Arenas, like Gilbert
That was
Arenas,
no
son,
better,
right?
Seth.
Seth
I-
is so good.
I use Gilbert Arenas' son as an example. What's the nigga name?
Elijah.
Elijah.
Right? Him chasing a dream. You know what I mean? Like, my dad's Gilbert Arenas. Like the idea that he could be better than Gilbert Arenas is like very feasible. The idea that Bronny looking at his dad like, yeah, I'm gonna be better than my dad. It's like everybody in the world be like, nigga, shut up. Like you done lost your goddamn mind.
I'm on
But-
record saying it, Ron. The Jordan
I don't
was
think
my
he ever
father.
thought
If
that.
LeBron James was my father, I wouldn't.
I'm
touch
not
the
playing.
Basketball.
I wouldn't be
touch
playing.
the basketball.
Like-
Hell no.
But
Because
Like,
I'm
that's
never
just-
going.
that's
No
just
matter
what
what
it
I
is.
do, no matter how good
You're
I am,
never
I'm never
gonna
going to be
be-
that good.
But man,
You're
but
never
you
gonna
guys
do
do understand though, like sometimes it's not about being better than somebody or how good you could be. Sometimes you just love the game. Like think about
Exactly.
the
That's why
household
I'm
he
giving
grew
him
up
credit.
in.
That's why I'm
Like
giving him credit.
he grew up. Basketball was probably all he knew. It was everything. Like I watched. I've been at NBA games since I was a toddler. Since as far
for
back
sure.
as I can remember, I was in the Quicken Loans arena. You know, like I've been around the
grew up
game.
in
I've been,
it.
I grew up with all.
Sure.
Like I know these are my uncles. Now, aside from my dad, these are my uncles. These are my OGs. Like I was raised by
For sure.
Kyrie and Dwayne Wade and all of
Dwayne
these
Wade,
guys.
Chris
Paul. Like this is just what I love. And so like I don't know any better. So like that
Exactly.
also could be the thing too.
He asked
And-
me
Yeah,
and-
but it's just, bro. It's just the idea that I'm just trying to take you back to being a kid, Ron. When you were a kid, like the dream of like, yeah, like for example, my dad played football, college football, great athlete. It's like, yeah, I put on my football equipment, like, yeah, I'm gonna be better than my dad at football, even though I ain't never seen a nigga play. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be better than my dad. But like, this nigga can see his dad play now. He's sitting on the bench looking at his dad play like now. Damn, this nigga 41. I'm still not better than him. And I'm in the league with him. I'm not even close to
Yeah, but
being better than him.
Everyone on that bench
Like-
is not better than him. Too, bro.
He might
For
be the
sure.
only
For
active
sure.
NBA player who's not better than who couldn't beat their dad 1-on-1, like ever. He might be
That's
the
what-
only active NBA player where that's
That's what I said. So it's just
That is
like,
a beautiful thing.
like it's like,
That's
yo,
crazy.
it's like it's not a knock on him, but I'm just saying for his mindset, like what Ron saying, him loving the game, I gotta give him credit for that. Like I joke a lot, but I know basketball is a mental sport. Like, nigga, you miss too many shots in basketball, nigga. That should make you hate basketball. Like, that's why I be telling parents, like, y'all
Nah,
starting
for
y'all
real.
kids in training too early. Cause like,
Yeah.
I remember being in the street shooting a basketball on the street, and that motherfucker hit that curve and it fly down the street. Motherfucker, I'm going home.
Oh,
I'm like
man, I used
6,
to be
nigga, I'm
so
going
mad.
home. I ain't fuck that ball.
Jordan, I'm not going home.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the ball and I'm finna kick the ball back across the street.
Yeah, like
Oh,
fuck
chill.
that ball.
Hey,
Yeah.
what?
I'm going
See,
to
but
the
that's
I'm talking
the
about,
difference.
hey, you
Y'all
know
just don't-
how
y'all
many
just don't
balls I
love
done punted over the
basketball.
house?
Yeah, it's like
No,
fuck that
y'all-
shit.
I'm
That's-
kicking the ball because I love it. That's why I be
It's-
kicking
it
your
sound
ass because
like-
I
it's-
love you, son.
It sound like
Hell
y'all
nah.
two just don't love basketball.
Ox, it wasn't my goal. Look, Ox, I love basketball because it wasn't even my goal. I didn't found some random motherfucker goal I'm just hooping on. And his mama got to tell me come outside. I mean, hey, don't play on this goal, which they don't, by the way.
Yeah.
But the motherfucking ball go down the street and I didn't walk 20 minutes to get to this goal. Fuck that shit. I'm going home. Though. Now, I'm tired of this shit. I'm going home. Or I'm going to play football. That's what I like. That shit mess
Yeah.
you up in your head.
Right.
But that's how I learned how to shoot, though. It's like I ain't chasing this fucking ball. But
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that shit
that's
used
what
to
I'm
have me
saying.
so tight.
The mental aspect of the game is what is like what I gotta give Bronny credit for, bro.
Speaking of the mental aspect of the game, Ron, how do the Houston Rockets win Game 3?
They don't.
What's the game plan? What's the game plan going into Game 3? How do they
Chill,
win? Game 3?
we have to find a way to make KD effective.
Get KD off the ball.
They can't. Who else gonna get on it?
Play Aaron Holiday. Why is he not playing Aaron
I
Holiday?
agree. I agree. I've been saying play
What are you
Aaron
doing?
Holiday
Aaron Holiday
since
needs to
last year, though.
start. Hey, one of these guys gotta hit the bench. I don't. Hey,
Torrey.
Torrey.
You're done.
No, Torrey's not
There's a
starting.
problem with
Torrey's not
No, I'm talking
Josh
about
Okogie.
Torrey shouldn't play.
The problem with
I actually think Torrey's been all right.
Houston,
God.
the
Is
problem
what,
with Houston
Damien?
is that we knew they were flawed. We knew they were flawed offensively before the playoffs started. But when the playoffs are here, there's nowhere to hide, and it amplifies what you're bad at.
It really is.
And the problem I have with Houston is Ime actually saw this movie a month ago, Chill. We were on this show talking about the Lakers played the Rockets in back-to-back games on their home
And
floor.
they doubled
And they
KD
blitzed
every time.
KD every single time. You have seen this movie before. So for you to come into a playoff series and not have solutions to this problem, to me, is unacceptable, man. And JJ Redick on the other side is maximizing what they have. He's pushing all the right buttons. He's strict on his rotation. No one on the bench is playing more than 20 minutes in the game. And then he's just letting LeBron just run the show in the half court. And he's honestly running circles around Ime. But I don't understand how you can go into a series with no solutions when you've seen the movie
Damien,
a month ago.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
It's called arrogance, Damien.
There can be an issue with that, but it seems to me like everything that you just brought up, Ox, it was like an aha moment. Like, wait a minute, they don't have any ball handlers over there. Wait a minute, they don't have any guys who can stretch the defense. How about if I blitz KD, get the ball out of his hands, and make those other guys be shooters, make those other guys be. Now, what I can't do, Damien, I can't give you something that I don't have. I can't do that. So 2 months ago, a month ago, when we recognized blitzing KD, that, okay, get the ball out of KD's hands, how do I adjust to that? I still don't have shooters. I still don't have ball handlers. This isn't where I go to the trade deadline and go get a point guard. I do have Reed Shepherd, but Reed Shepherd plays himself off the floor. Why, Mars? Because I don't have enough guys to protect him on defense. I don't. So because I don't have enough guys to protect him on defense, offensively, he doesn't process the game as fast as I would like him to do. I like him to. So now I'm in a space where he's figured out what I don't have, and he's exploiting that. How do I counter that? Well, damn, I don't have any more money yet. So this is where I'm at with it. I got to basically rely on Kevin Durant to make plays for me because this is where we are. And JJ Redick is now basically lift up the curtain. This is your problem, and you can't do anything about it.
Chill. My thing is,
he lifted up the skirt of the Rockets and smacked them right on their ass. That's what he doing. Like, that's really what's going on. He pulled up that little skirt, pulled his ruler out, and smacked the shit out their ass. And they've been hollering, That's just what's been going on, Chill.
And that really ain't a lie. But my thing is, like, the Lakers are doing this without Austin Reeves and without Luka Doncic. They went to the next man mentality. My thing is, you have all these uber athletes. You have young talents on your team. But if they're not cutting it, you gotta go to the next player. I wouldn't even be opposed to playing JD Davidson.
That's how
He can handle.
That's how deep we digging in
He
the bench,
should have
Ron?
did that
They can
shit
handle it,
when they
baby.
realized Fred VanVleet was hurt. He should have been preparing for this shit. This is what I was talking about when I say that teams don't
That's right.
play fucking playoff basketball. And this is why I've been pushing back against this dumbass basketball all year long. Because how you play in the regular season, if you think you're going to get away with that bullshit in the playoffs, you're dumb. That's why I wasn't really too mad at JJ when JJ was pissed off and how JJ was overreacting to a lot of shit that the Lakers was doing.
He knew
It's
what was
because it's like,
coming.
yo,
He knew what was
yes, he
coming.
knows it's coming. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
we can't bullshit possessions. We can't look at box plus minus and per 100 possessions
get away
and
with
say,
this
oh, wait, he
shit
doing it.
come
Who
playoff
gives a
time.
fuck? In the
You're not.
playoffs, you need to be ready. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, once they knew Fred VanVleet was out, we should have been saw JD Davidson trying to get some reps out of him. We should have been saw Aaron Holiday in the lineup. Like, I'm fucking starting Aaron Holiday. I'm starting him because I'm like, I need him come playoff time.
But
Now
Drench,
you
my
got to
issue-
pull something out your ass for this shit to work. Fuck this shit. Get rid of Ime. Get rid of Ime, Amin,
Drench,
Tari.
we seen, but Drench,
Fuck
he's seen them.
their
but
ass off.
It's not like Davidson is on the bench and JD doesn't see him in practice and not recognize that. I don't know if I can play this guy. I don't know if I can play this guy. He sees these guys in practice. He sees what they have. So it's not like it's something where like I got this gem sitting over here and I'm just not doing anything with it. No, don't get me wrong. Sometimes coaches do that. Sometimes coaches mess that up. But if this guy isn't playing at all, Drench, like I don't remember him in the lineup ever. So with that being said, he
JD played a couple times though.
I just don't. To be honest with you, I don't.
And he
remember him
played
playing at
decent
all.
when he played though.
Yeah, I thought he was
JD
all right.
played
I
decent.
remember him playing earlier this season. I thought he was all right.
Bro, it's no
What's-
way you
what-
fucking came into there. Even after the Lakers beat y'all, like when the Lakers beat the shit out the Rockets, that one time in the regular season. After that game, how don't you say, like Damian say, like, all right, we probably gonna play them in the playoffs. Maybe I need to start throwing some lineups together. This month, you know what his fucking rebuttal to this shit was? Start Josh Okogie. The fuck? That's what you came up with? Start Josh Okogie for what?
Dorian Finney-Smith, he's hurt or he's just not playing.
No, he just sucks.
Yeah, I'm not playing Josh Okogie. I'm not playing Josh Okogie. I'm not playing Jayshawn Tate. I'm not playing either of them over Aaron Holiday and JD Davidson. It's just
you should have
it's
did
no
that
way.
shit.
And I'm not saying JD Davidson is the end all be all fix solution to this. I'm just saying like you have to try some things. You have to.
And what's crazy? What's crazy about this series as well is like Houston have 44 more shots than the Lakers in this series, and they've been outscored by 16. And it's like,
Yeah, because they'd be
Sometimes
getting
it can-
bullshit ass shots.
yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
gotta
like,
make
it-
them
it
too.
can
I mean, to be fair, Damian,
They
gotta
gotta
make 'em.
shots.
They gotta
It's
make
not-
shots,
it's
to
not
be
rocket
fair.
science. Like, they
yeah,
gotta make shots.
totally.
But I feel like, Mars, even if they do make shots, I feel like the Lakers will just come with a real game plan after that. Like I feel like the Lakers will have another game plan if they make shots. They just ain't got past level one. The fucking ball pressure in a stack, bro. They sending a help defender off of their man, like right behind the defender. So like, cause they looking at Şengün do these dumbass moves and he don't read the floor that well. So he get past one defender and it's like another defender already right there for you. They ain't got past step one, chill. So I feel like JJ got another trick up his sleeve that even if they do make shots, he gonna throw something else out and the Rockets just ain't gonna be prepared for it.
So I
Fuck
just
it, maybe they
that
go
can
full
be
for it.
that can be true, but they gotta get past that one. What's the point?
I
They gotta-
agree.
they
I
have
agree. I
They
agree. I'm just
they gotta
talking shit, I
try.
agree.
Let's see if we can make shots, and then we see what happens. What do the Lakers do? What do we do? Whatever. But
Yeah.
it starts with putting the same thing I said about the Blazers, and I was trolling. There's a rim. Put the ball
Yeah.
through it. That's what they gotta do. Like, it's not
For sure.
only so much that can help you.
I
You're
just
wide
can't
open,
see them getting
put the
comfortable
ball
though.
through the rim. There you go.
I
All
can't
right,
see them
fellas.
getting comfortable without a guard getting them set. That's just my thing.
And that's my biggest thing too, Drench. I'm not saying that if they play Aaron Holiday or if they play JD Davidson, they win this series. But I guarantee neither of them probably combined won't have 9 turnovers. And that's not a knock to Kevin Durant. It's more so a knock to what Kevin Durant has to do. At least have one of these guys bring the ball up the floor to get Kevin Durant the ball in a more advantageous situation. At least have them handle some of that ball pressure. At least have them just initiate offense. Like, I think they can help Kevin Durant, especially Aaron Holiday, because he's actually a decent shooter. I think he helps Kevin Durant more than playing Jabari Smith Jr. next to him, more than playing Tari Eason next to him, more than playing Amin Thompson next to him, and especially playing all three of those guys at the same time. I'm not saying don't play those guys. I'm just saying play Aaron.
Go away from KD. Go away from KD getting those actions.
Real quick, Jordan, because I gotta go soon. The reason this is so criminal is because the reason this is so criminal is because Ime Udoka coached the team that did this to Kevin Durant in the playoffs. When Kevin Durant was the primary ball handler in Brooklyn, Ime Udoka was coaching the Celtics, blitzed him every time, watched him average 5 turnovers a game in a sweep, and then he got Kevin Durant and said, "You know what I'm gonna do? Make Kevin Durant my point guard, watch him get blitzed every time, and then act surprised at the turnovers." You did this first, like.
You know what's so crazy?
Really quickly, Drench, I know you might be the wrong person to ask this, Ron, but how much of this is on KD?
The fact that he can't dribble is
Ron. Once again, Ron, you probably are the worst person for me to ask this, but I'm going
to
ask Ron. How much of this is on KD, Ron?
In percentage,
KD got to take 50% of the blame.
If I'm going to be honest with you,
he got to take 50%. 50%, yeah.
Look at Ron. Ron saying all this shit without
How
moving.
much blame does he get for game one?
This nigga KD got this nigga paralyzed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This nigga Ron is
insane, but you know, salute.
You shouldn't ask that question, Chill. You see what happened?
So he takes half the ball.
No, to be fair, 50% is lower than I thought you was gonna say. I thought you was gonna say 85. Yeah, so I think you actually gave him grace.
How about for you, Chill? How much?
Well, because Mars.
This nigga Ron is dead.
Mars. Well, we had. Well, I was mistaken. I don't know about how y'all felt, but when I found out how KD actually got hurt before game one, now that's 100% on him. What you diving around for and shoot around on?
Now he playing the game the right way and people hating.
Oh, no, Mars, you ain't supposed to fucking dive on the ground in practice. Not before a playoff game. That's not possible.
I'm just trying to keep that playoff intensity.
No,
That's
Chill.
what I'm trying to do.
I don't remember the last time I saw KD dive on a ball in a game.
In a game. So he gonna do it in practice is crazy. Like, but my thing is, I was gonna say this too, Chill. The Rockets got to get away from, like, you're going to play in the lineup with Şengün and the men. You're probably going to use them as cutters. Can we stop running that little Iverson action for KD or this off-ball screen for KD to come up and catch the ball on the wing? Because they just going to blitz the shit out of him every single time.
That's all.
And it's like, let's just put KD in the short corner, empty out that corner, let KD work on that side. But then again, we're going to run into a problem. The motherfuckers can't feed the post, which is silly. But do something more than just try to run these actions, these cute ass actions because it's Kevin Durant. Like, I think coaches get too cute with shit because they got a guy, but it don't work because they're gonna blitz him and the Rockets can't fucking shoot. So it's
where you're operating from as well. You're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, but it's like, Kevin Durant has to be also more self-aware. Like and I think it was Jamal Crawford that tweeted this after, but like where Kevin Durant is operating, Drenchy, it's almost allowing them to mix it up with him defensively and send him. Whereas like someone like LeBron knows that, hey, like LeBron hasn't once dribbled the ball in front of Amin Thompson this series because he knows, like he's very self-aware in knowing where he needs to operate. Like Kevin Durant, like you said, Drenchy, if he clears out the other side of the floor, if he can get to areas where he can be effective without dribbling the ball too much, their offense is completely different, man.
And that's the point that I was making. But they don't have the motherfucking ball handlers. They can't have nobody to make an entry pass to the post. And KD weak as hell off like when KD trying to like post up and shit, they just throw his ass. Like he's so flimsy when he coming off screens or when he trying to sit down. Like he just not strong for some reason.
It's not even only on from there though, Drench. It's like what I was thinking when you brought up the difference with LeBron, Damian, it's that when that double's coming, Bron sees it coming early, and he's kicking it quick. He's moving it. He ends up getting it back. Sometimes when he gets it back and they're coming at him again, he can physically attack one side and physically impose his will on whoever it is and get to the rim. Kevin Durant can't do that. Kevin Durant is not as physically imposing as LeBron James, so he's at a disadvantage with that too. He can't. So when it's Rui Hachimura and Marcus Smart, These are two dudes that are smaller, that are stronger than him, that are gonna force him. They're like corralling him back to the middle, and I think MA has to come up with something. They have to be in the war room and figure something out.
You know what advantage that he does have? And this is my biggest problem with KD. Yes, this is my biggest problem with KD in these type of games. In this, KD before, and this is just the way I see it. Before you have 9 turnovers, I would rather you shoot 9 double team shots or contested shots and miss all 9 of those. KD can shoot wherever he wants to. KD can literally raise up. Nobody's gonna block his shot. He can step back. He can hit his. I would rather KD get to that hang dribble shot and shoot 9 more threes as opposed to turning the ball over. Now, obviously, all 9 turnovers weren't where he was in position to shoot and all of that stuff. Right. My thing, Kevin Durant, is you got to look at the rim more. Every time you touch the ball, you should be looking to score. When those doubles come, you shouldn't even be looking to pass because clearly you're not able to do it at an effective rate. Just get to your 1 dribble pull up, get to your spots and shoot the ball. I would rather you shoot a contested shot.
In the second half.
I'm scratching at initiating
3 field goal attempts in the second half with 5 turnovers.
That's unexcusable. You scored one field goal.
But wait a second though. We are really putting a lot on Kevin Durant, and I mean he's an all-time great. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But Amin Thompson and Sengun are right there. These dudes are on the roster too. Just like Amin and Sengun got to do something. You know what I mean? That we can't just keep looking at KD like, oh, this is KD's fault. MA got to do. They right there. Amin Thompson is a guy that y'all tried to put in the top 25 players in the NBA conversation. Y'all kept trying to force this on me. Y'all tried to force this on me for 24 months now. Amin Thompson, it's time to do something. Alperen Sengun, Baby Joker, you gotta do something.
Yeah, that motherfucker, the Baby Joker from next Friday. That's who the fuck he is. Baby Joker from that motherfucker.
I think there's
that
a very
got that beanie over his head making them passes. Baby Joker. That's what the fuck he doing.
But to me, there's like an obvious distinction there's an obvious distinction between the responsibilities we expect from both players. And Chill made this point. LeBron in the half court is asked to be the conductor. He's asked to game manage. He's asked to execute on the offensive end. He's asked to be the quarterback on the defensive end. We are talking about a point guard being able to help the Houston Rockets, but we're not talking about Kevin Durant's ability to help someone like Sengun, who needs someone to help him in that way and maybe get him a few easy looks and things. The responsibility conversation is also one here. Ox, we stood up here and we criticized Kawhi Leonard for not handling double teams well, but it seems like with Kevin Durant, we're sort of like, okay, maybe, we almost give him a pass in a way which we wouldn't give others because we don't expect him to be an elite playmaker, but he is capable. He is capable of making this team a little bit better with his playmaking. If he just gets into areas where he can operate better, like it's also like he's not devoid of blame here. Like to me, it was one of the worst halves he's ever had. Like just from a decision making standpoint.
Ron, Kevin Durant,
and honestly, this isn't just me chatting. By the way, it's like Kevin Durant post game said, like I was bad. Like I have to be better. Like my decision making was bad. I got to shoot the ball more. So this isn't us saying like this is what he should do. Like Kevin Durant knows this, Ron. Like he's admitting this post game.
He's been in the league since 2007. This isn't the first time he's seen a blitz. This isn't the first time he's seen a double team. He's seen double teams throughout the course of his career. He saw double teams plenty of times when he was in Oklahoma City. He saw double teams plenty of times when he was in Brooklyn. The difference is when he was playing in Oklahoma City, he was playing off the basketball with an elite point guard. When he was playing in Brooklyn, he was playing off the basketball with an elite point guard. When he was playing in Golden State, he was playing off the basketball with elite shooters and elite lead guards. When he was playing in Phoenix, he did not have that. And you didn't see him as being as effective as he could have been, right? So now here he is in Phoenix. He's still 25 a game, but it looks different. On top of that, I am older now, so I don't move as fast as I used to. I can still process things, and I can still see things the way that the game is being played. However, Ron, when he's at his best, Kevin Durant has been at his best. It's been when he was playing off an elite lead guard. That's not going on now. And that's one of his biggest problems because you ask him to do stuff that he's not good at. And
another problem that he got, Chill, is the motherfucker playing alongside a motherfucker with a beanie over his head. That's why a motherfucking Sengun ass don't be on shit. Like he's supposed to be their best dude. He don't be
Sengun
on
wasn't
nothing.
terrible
Like,
last night though.
I don't think he was awful, Ox. To be honest, with you. I really don't.
Them missed touch shots, holding the ball a little. I think he had one turnover, but it's not even about him turning over. It's just he'll hold it too long to where
That part I
now.
could get with. That
Yeah,
part.
it's like now y'all can't get into a set or you can't get a good shot because he didn't held the ball too goddamn long. That's just really what it
He's been
is.
close,
Like,
yeah.
But
yeah, and he got
Sengun
badass
didn't.
touch. That motherfucker out there,
Sengun-
Ox, he out there like, no more locked doors. Gracias.
if Sengun plays the way he played last night, and everybody else plays a little better, they could have won that game. Sengun. They didn't lose because of Sengun. Like, I mean, of course, Sengun could be better. Definitely could be better. I'm not a Sengun apologist. Y'all know I'm easily the lowest on Sengun on this platform, and I always have been.
Nah, it's probably me.
Well, I don't know. I know I'm low on Sengun. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a good basketball player as compared to where y'all try to put him. And Damian, I just want to let you know real quick. I just want to warn you. Got to be careful because the people in the chat might think that you're trying to defend Kawhi Leonard. You don't want to be on that side of this. Trust me.
very careful.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Fellas, we gonna jump into these super chats. Dame, I know you got to leave at the top of the hour. Ox, I don't know what your availability is like. Chill, I know you're gonna be leaving here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and continue the conversation by way of the super chats. Drench, Drench, I know you rocking. That's why I ain't bring you up. You know, I know you ready to stick. Oh no, you're not.
Good to see you, Drench. Man. Pull up.
Oh, well, see, all right, well,
As you were saying, Ron.
let's get into these super chats. I appreciate everybody that's watching the video. Make sure you like the video. We've had over 13,000 people watch this stream right here, just this stream, and we only have 423 likes. It's not really adding up, y'all. Please like the video. That helps us on YouTube. That helps us as a business. On top of that, you are watching the video and you've been watching the video, which further lets me know that you like the video. So like the video. All right, y'all. Once more into the fray. Sent through $10 and said 28, 8, and 7. I am happy to be in the same timeline as the panel and LeBron Ramon James Sr. Hashtag respect the panel.
Ox, I take pretty good care of myself. I think I'm gonna be around for a while. I don't think I'm gonna see him again. I just don't. I don't think I'm gonna see him again in my lifetime. And I've seen some pretty awesome guys. I don't think I'm gonna see this again in my lifetime. I just don't.
Oh, I'm with you, Chill. This is a special nigga.
Those don't just grow
That's
on
crazy.
trees.
No, they don't.
They got to make those in labs. Like, you got to create another LeBron James.
Nope. Rip that up. Get another one. This is not going to work.
DSG Piccolo said, man, the only nigga that needs to go is Jeremy Grant. I'm positivity FC now, but nothing positive about the BS he does. Klingon can't even outplay Cornette. Re-sign Robert Williams. Hope Wimby okay. Castle been mid.
Castle was not mid yesterday. No, he wasn't. Just because
Castle got a nice little dance.
Jeremy Grant just
because he didn't
hasn't played
shoot
enough.
the ball particularly well does not mean he was mid. No, I'm not doing that.
That's another guy on this platform. You got to watch what you say about Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle can do no wrong in the PC community.
Shout out to Stephon Castle. That boy nice.
Jeremy Grant been playing like ass though.
He just hasn't played enough.
But with the exception of Jeremy Grant, Ox, the kid Chris Murray, get him off the floor. He can't play. No, get him off the floor. Ox. No run for him. Get him off the floor. He killing him.
Maybe Keegan could jump up there, put on his uniform and come in. He got to shoot left-handed though, but maybe he could do it.
No, he can't. Nope. Get him off the floor.
Oh, no, you're right. Never mind.
Spanish Jose TV said, would have liked to have seen Plumlee or Olynyk on the floor. We had no answer for Robert Williams when Mitch Johnson went small ball. Cornette was trying his best, but he was occupied with Klingon.
I didn't understand why Mitchell let him go small ball for that long. I didn't understand.
I'm liking these double.
Once I saw Robert Williams dominating that shit, I just didn't understand that.
He looked great last night. Robert Williams did. He gave him some.
They were just shooting shots because they knew he was gonna get the rebound. Like Drew Holiday was shooting a lot of shots.
I got him down.
Drew Holiday shot
nice,
a bullshit
man.
ass
When he's
three,
healthy,
he knew
he's
he was
nice,
gonna
man.
get the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
and that's what good guards do though. Good guards do that though. Like sometimes, like when you're a good guard, you're a seasoned guard, and you got a big down there who gonna get the rebound. You just shoot that motherfucker because like this motherfucker got no chance of getting his rebound. So I didn't understand why he left them out there that long with that lineup.
Average Joe sent through $10 and said, if Fox is not the best player in this series with Wemby gone, then he needs to be gone. Because what is the point of him stagnating Harper's development if he's not him? Really doesn't make sense to me for real.
Average Joe, just say how you really feel.
That's a fair point.
You don't want him. No. And here's why. Because he actually has been. He is the better lead guard than Harper. Just say you don't want him on the crew for Harper. Just say that. Say he doesn't have to be the best player in this series for you to go, yo, if he ain't the best player, get him off the crew. You don't want him you don't want him on the crew anyway. So just say that. I want to move on from De'Aaron Fox to Dylan Harper. Say that. Don't say that if he ain't the best player in the series, then now he got to be off the crew for Dylan Harper. No, we already know how you feel about Dylan Harper. That's bullshit right there. No.
That's a fair point, though. I feel like Fox definitely got to do more in order for, this with Wemby gone, especially if Wemby going to be gone 2 or 3 games, Fox got to do a little bit more. That's a fair point.
He's going to have a big game 3, man, I think.
All right, Mayoa2921 said back-to-back MVPs and clutch player of the year. I can't wait to see how many clutch plays Shea has in this postseason. Mars, do you think the step-back 3 will be more consistent this time around, considering how well utilized it was in the regular season?
I think that mid-range.
Yeah, Mars not here, but
this man won clutch player of the year, and I think he sat 31 fourth quarters, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's a third of the season.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It's hell.
That's crazy.
And he had the most fourth quarter clutch points in the NBA history, too. By the way.
And the best
Mm-hmm.
efficiency, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Shea, man. We didn't really get to speak too much into it. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about clutch player of the year a little bit more. But tonight, the 6th man of the year will also be announced. So we'll definitely be talking about that tomorrow, whoever that may be. But moving to the next super chat.
Drench,
you got Jaime?
Drench is going to have to apologize to Jaime. Yes, he is.
That's who I got you.
I got Jaime as well.
Drench is going to have to apologize.
I already apologized to him, Chill.
Oh, you did?
We need another one. We need another one. No, we do on the big stage, on this one, on the big screen.
Yeah, if you already said it, Drench, I'm good.
Times away. I don't have to do that shit again. I said it already.
All right. If you already said it,
what it is. I apologize to that nigga.
Yeah, I'm good.
No big deal.
I'm straight. As you were saying, Ron.
Tim Jenkins 502 said, if the Rockets lose to the undermanned Lakers, will this be the biggest stain on Kevin Durant's career? Will it negatively impact his legacy? If so, how much?
Again, Ox. First of all, Ox already thinks that they better than him. That's number one. Number two, yo, when you've been in the league for 18 years, like how much more do you need to see? Like,
Chill, don't do this. These people are going to run KD through the ringer. This is going to be ridiculous. In fact, I saw a video the other day with a dude that was up there singing. I'm talking about Gap Band songs, jumping around, screaming and hollering, calling him Wash. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the beginning.
Did he call him a cloud chaser?
Worse. Worse. But chill, I mean, regardless of how we feel, and regardless of how good we all know Kevin Durant is, we know Kevin Durant is one of the best basketball players we've ever seen.
That's what
we have ever seen. But chill, we can't. You can't get away from this. You can't lose to the Lakers right now after they lost Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, and you guys are supposed to beat them in 4, maybe 5. No way. Not in this basketball world. Not in the basketball world we live in, where we could just pop a camera, turn the camera on, crack on a mic, and talk a little mess. This is going to absolutely be a stain on his legacy.
I don't think it's the biggest one,
whether
though.
it's right or wrong.
They got 6.
Whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is that big of a deal for KD.
I thought last year.
That's just me. I know he gonna get lit up, but in terms of his legacy, like it doesn't move him down my list or anything like that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Another super chat from Two Dad Terry. Two Dad Terry said, in all my years of watching the NBA, the 2026 Rockets are the only team that made me think this team would be way better with CJ McCollum.
They would be, actually. If they had CJ McCollum. Yeah, they would be. If they had CJ on the crew.
This would be a hell of a team with CJ. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, they would. They'd be much better if they had CJ on the crew. Mm-hmm.
DSG Piccolo said, I got to give Scoot his credit when he hoops. He was locked in. I owe Tiago some grace for the BS he got to deal with. Cheap ass owner, forced to be a head coach. Less JG, please. I see why he don't play in April.
Ron, did you hear that the owner of the Blazers, when we're on the road, they got to check out. Everybody got to check out the hotel at 12 o'clock because we don't want any late fees.
That's
and
crazy.
no more rooms designated for massages before the game. No more of that. Man, get this dude out of here, yo. Hell no.
What's wrong with checking out? What's wrong with checking out on time?
Okay, so first of all, Ox, we don't play till 8 o'clock tonight. That's number one. So the players, like, we get late checkouts for the players, but we don't play till 8. We don't play till 8 o'clock tonight. I'm checking out at 12 o'clock. What the hell am I doing?
No, chill. It's for the next day and stuff. It's like for the next day. If we play Friday night and we stay in Friday night, you don't got to check out Friday before the game. You guys got to make sure you check out on Saturday. We got to travel on Saturday. You know what I mean? Like just check out on time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But chill. So, people are a little upset with me because I was saying I didn't really defend what he was doing. I was saying, like, you know, mind your business kind of, because people are upset that out here on Friday they're supposedly not going to get T-shirts, and they're like, you're ruining the basketball experience.
That's right.
Like, first of all, the game hasn't even happened yet, so you don't know if you're getting T-shirts. You don't know if you're getting T-shirts or not. But secondly, if not getting T-shirts is going to ruin the playoff experience for you, probably don't come. And on top of that, most of the people that are complaining don't even live in Portland. They're not even going to. They don't know what's going to happen. Now, you're not even going to be at the game. Like, shut up, calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big a deal.
It's going to be a loud building, Ox.
Right. It's going to be an outrageous atmosphere
in the Motor Center on Friday. It's going to be nuts.
That owner is nasty, though. I will say that. Some of the stuff he's doing is disgusting.
The other thing too, when they said he's not bringing two-way players on the road, you're not playing.
I can get with that. That I don't have a problem. That's why I ain't bring that up, Ox, because I don't got a problem with that. We don't have to bring you.
Like,
we don't got to bring you.
These people tripping. Right.
Unless you playing. If it's a two-way player that's in the rotation, like we had two-way players that play, like Bronny James, for example. Bronny James plays. So with Bronny James playing, we bringing him because he'll probably get some playoff minutes.
Caleb Love should be there, though. Caleb Love should 100. I mean, he played during the regular season. Caleb Love was starting before Scoot got.
You know where he's going to be.
Bronny's not on a two-way.
He's going to be at the Moto on Friday and Sunday.
There you go.
But he's not playing in San Antonio. This is my thing. I think a lot of people think that if you got a lot of money, you're supposed to just damn a budget. We're just gonna pay for this, pay for that, pay for that.
No,
like,
that's not the way that works.
There's a budget and you stick to it. You don't just because you're super rich doesn't mean you need to be wasteful.
There's a reason why I got rich.
It's not just that though, Ox. There's certain standard, but there's certain standards to operation. He's the only owner in the league that's not doing that. He's the only before they were doing that. He stepped in and went against tradition and said, "This is what we're not going to do. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this." I don't like it. Ron, I personally don't like it.
And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not saying everybody has to like it. I'm saying that if it's not going to help, if it's not going to help us win, I'm not spending money on it. I don't see any problem with having a budget that's not affecting the output on the floor. If I'm saying, hey, we're not flying private jets, let's go back to, putting these guys in economy seats. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's crazy. But you check out on time. We're not bringing these guys with us. That's not that big a deal.
Like with the checkout though, if it is the game day checkout, that's ridiculous. If it's the next day, well, I don't know because that's what Chill thought it was. You came and clarified.
I thought it was game day.
If we play at 7 o'clock, you don't have to check out at 11. No way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not happening. That's
what I thought. But to your point, Ron. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But
and see, that's what I'm saying. See, dude in the chat said he's a billionaire. He don't need to have a budget.
See, that's just not
true. See what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Everybody has a budget.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have Jeff Bezos' money. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
And by the way, the owner of the Clippers, even though he got enough money to buy every team in the league, he got a budget too. Let's be clear about that.
Budget.
He's got a budget. There's things that I'm not spending money on. No, I'm not doing that.
And then they
He spent all that money on aspirations.
They're talking about Oaks defending billionaires. I'm just defending what's right. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, you capping for billionaires again. That's crazy.
Maybe I am. That's okay. I'm not a hater like a lot of people just hate billionaires because they got something that they'll never have. I'm not like that. I don't care. I don't hate people because they have more than me. It doesn't affect me. I'm still enjoying my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't got malice in my heart and hatred in my heart to people that have more than me. I don't have malice in my heart and hatred in my heart for people that have less than me. You know what I'm saying? It's some people can't get along with people that have less money than them. Some people can't get along with people that have more money than them. I'm fine either way. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody was telling you how to spend your money and you were spending it that way, I'd pick up for you too. Even if you only make $1,000 a month or whatever you make, I don't know. I'd pick up for you too. Like, mind your business. This man doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do.
All right, Masenko sent through $9.99 and said, glad I can finally root for Marcus Smart again since I hate the Celtics. Boy was a dog at Oklahoma State. DiVincenzo been an elite playoff role player when healthy his whole career, so I want to give him his flowers.
Two guys that every team needs, man. Dante and Marcus Smart. Give me those two guys on my team any day, man.
Shout out to him, man, for real. I take no Kobe slander. Said, what is the top 2 biggest upsets in NBA history?
The Seattle Supersonics losing to Denver in 1994.
Well, we ain't have to go there.
In the first round of the playoffs.
We ain't had to do that.
2016, the Cavs coming back from being down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors.
Or Golden State Dallas, what, 2007?
Yes, that was 2007.
Yeah. Number
one versus number 8 seed.
Yeah.
Oh, we believe Warriors too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me throw them some love. Delsky sent through $10 and said, shout out to Delsky. Delsky said KD stopped being aggressive and played ass in the second half. But any other superstar coming off a knee injury would get a pass, even for a series after averaging 30. But KD, drop in and carry now. No MA adjustments.
He's not injured. He got hurt.
That boy Dale Show go cap for KD.
Man, he had a little boo boo.
Got a little swelling, yeah.
He had a little boo boo. He ain't injured.
They'll know how to cape for KD.
I don't know.
KD
Sleazy.
could do no wrong.
I don't know, Sleazy. Have you seen every pick and roll duo in NBA history? Because I haven't seen every pick and roll duo in NBA history, so I'm not sure that they're the worst. No, I'm not going to say that.
NY Kareem said, let's see how Mars puts his cape on to save KD. Year 20 and can't beat a double consistently, 9 turnovers in a must-win game, 12 field goal attempts, but efficiency, right? KD ruined this team like he's done every team. Damn. Don't say that too loud, NY. Yikes. Sleazy Tie sent through another super chat and said, Dub Ox, you had more faith in us than every Laker fan up here. I was confused about the super big talent gap too. I had us in 6 before the series, but with how Sengun and Dickerson looking, Lakers in 5. Who's Dickerson?
I don't know.
Kevin Durant.
I have no idea who Dickerson is.
Yeah, who's Dickerson?
I don't know, but you know, like I said, Sleazy, it's just about basketball with me, you know. And a lot of places, if you are not a fan of a team, or if you are a fan of a team, then a lot of people feel like you have to have this type of agenda against that team or for that team. I think we could just, you know, love basketball. And although I hate the Lakers, and I never will not hate the Lakers, it was clear to me from the beginning who the better team is.
All right, pimp named Slickback sent through $9.99. Slickback is changing gears with this super chat. Slickback said, seeing these playoffs, I'm actually fine keeping Michael Porter Jr. in Brooklyn long term. You add AJ Boozer, Darren, or Caleb Wilson to Michael Porter Jr., Yegor, etc., and we got a solid playing team in the next year or so.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you do not.
You're pretty far
Definitely
away. Still.
don't. Yeah, you
do not.
definitely
I don't
don't.
hate it though. I don't hate it though.
You might be on to something, but we ain't there yet.
Yes.
No, relax.
Yes. Yes.
No, we're not doing that yet.
Crow legend, I absolutely do, sir. Yes, I do.
Turns out, get off my Dickerson is KD's burner. Is that true?
That's
true?
That's right. Yeah.
Shout out Dickerson. Kevin Dickerson, man, you gotta love it. The Jonathan Frazier sent through $5 and said, y'all seen in real time why KD got with 30, Steph Curry. That brother ain't built for it. I got people giving Şengün played ass scared because he's the 16th pick. Pack his ass up.
I don't know.
Get him with Steph. I've seen people say that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly why he went and got with Steph. It's obvious, but yeah, absolutely.
The Dark Knight 22 said, thoughts on the Warriors coaching situation. How will this impact next season?
Why are we talking about their coaching situation? Your best player is going to be 39 next year. Why are we talking about their coaching situation? You passed on marketing to hold on to pods. You got rid of Kuminga. Your best defensive player is going to be 37 next year. Why are we talking about their coaching situation? How about we discuss the players first? Before we even talk about Steve Kerr, let's discuss the guys that you have on the roster. Let's discuss them first. Fuck.
Get him
Christos
Karas.
Say it again.
Christos Karasoulis said, and as of right now, Steve Kerr hasn't been let go. He hasn't been fired, so we don't know. It's all speculation.
He literally signed an extension this season. He just signed an extension.
I think he'll be back next year. I don't
do
see
too.
why they would let him go. Christos Karasoulis said, keep that same energy for the Celtics, spelled S-E-L-L ticks. Y'all have for the Knicks. Keep that same energy for the Celtics, y'all have for the Knicks. Ox was right about the Lakers, Rockets Ox was right about the Lakers and Rockets before Mars copes for Kevin Durant's 9 turnovers.
Celtics. I've never seen someone spell Celtics like that. That's crazy.
Damn, Celtics.
Man, what time does that Pistons Magic game come on?
That game comes on at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait for that game.
And 9 a.m.
Oh yeah, hey, that's money though, Dame. You get to wake up to that. Like, hey, it don't get too much better than that.
And then Phoenix Thunder, 11:30 a.m. Perfect.
I feel bad for them. East
Phoenix Thunder, like we don't,
basketball at midnight.
MTHJ 301 said, start Dame, Andrew, CJ McCollum off the bench with Shaedon Sharp, trade Scoot to Atlanta for some pieces / picks. I really don't think that's a bad move.
Bring CJ back.
I really don't think that's a bad move.
That's not cool, man. CJ,
start Dame and Drew. CJ off the bench. Just so we clear, MT. So you just think that Atlanta's just gonna hand him over, huh? After what he been doing for them. Hey, you can have him back.
For Scoot.
I mean,
for Scoot.
Yeah. Like if I'm Atlanta, I definitely trade CJ for Scoot. I don't know if the money matches up. I think that's a good move for both franchises.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm sorry, Ron. I had to step off for a second. I told these dudes to put my furniture back.
You just let him have it, chill?
Fuck, man. You gonna move my shit and then just not put it back like you live here?
Let him know, chill, man.
Damn. Move my mat, move my furniture.
The next super chat is from Mom. We'll just call you Mom. Mom sent through a super chat and said, Ox, you don't know ball. How can the Lakers possibly beat the uber athletic Rockets with all their talent? You clearly don't know ball.
I'm trying to tell you, I really don't be knowing ball. I'll just be, I'll just be up here talking most of the time, having fun, telling jokes and shit, I mean, really, not for real. Like,
You most
if-
definitely
if
know
Ron-
ball, but anyways.
If
Stop
Ron,
it,
if
dude.
Ron,
Koch, you
if
ain't the
Ron
only
wasn't-
one that don't know ball. I don't know ball either.
If Ron wasn't my boy, I wouldn't even be on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out nepotism. Shout
well, I
out
mean,
nepotism.
I mean, 100%. I am definitely here via nepotism. That's how I got here. Absolutely, 100%. But you know, I wouldn't have stuck around for this long if it wasn't for Ron.
Shout out getting put on by my boy. Shout out.
You know.
Shout out Ron, man. Looking
My
up.
boy
That ain't
put me
nepotism.
on.
That's
Good
nepotism.
Facts.
That's nepotism.
My boy put
Yeah,
me
you
on.
welcome, Neff.
Shout out to my boy
Yeah,
putting
that's
me on.
nepotism right there.
They be in the
the
chat like, oh my God, get Ox out of here. Ron, I know that's your boy.
I don't know. Actually been getting in this new year in 2026. You've been getting a lot of love in the chat. I've been seeing
I'm
Ox for
talking
MVP.
in the live chat. I'm talking about the after the show. The after
Oh.
comments.
That's what real.
Well,
friends do,
Ron,
man.
when the
Bring it
fuck I'm
along.
gonna get some love? Because it's been 2 rough years for me.
I don't know, Jordan.
You got to pay your dues. Drench
You
is
got
hard out
damage
here.
control
I guess
going
so.
first.
Streets, man.
Yeah. Every time I
Do
go,
not let this
I got
popularity shit fool you. I am the worst. I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Why is he even up there? The old guy. Get the old guy off the stage. Do not let this shit fool you,
Shit.
Drench. I suck. I am
Nah,
awful.
Hey boy, hey, nah, chill. At least you got brain cells. Down, they don't think I got brain cells. I've been like,
Hey,
damn.
they
Like,
speak
his
good
brain
on
is
me.
so
They know
fried.
what
No,
I'm
they
here
don't.
for.
No, they do not. They don't. No, they
Yeah, you know what
chill.
though, Ron?
Hey, chill. They love me like Mac Dre in
still-
the Bay.
No, they don't.
Oh shit. Hey,
Yeah, 'cause they think
know,
you on
hey,
them fiddles.
I woke up to that never seen this morning though, Ron. But you know what? That's the thing. The chat, the people might love you, Ron, but us up here, we know the real you. And in the locker room, oh my God, get this guy out of here.
Get this
Hey.
dude. He ain't been traded yet? What?
I disagree,
Hey,
man.
you just make sure you rebound and outlet me the ball, nigga. All right.
Oh, hey, that's what I'm good at. That's what I'm here for. You gonna see a lot of that in about 2 days, Ron. I got something for you. I got
Shit.
something for y'all ass.
I was in that lab last night. Go look at
No,
my
you
story.
wasn't.
Hey,
No, you
hey,
wasn't.
Hey, Mike. I
You-
didn't even.
I actually was in the lab last night.
I didn't even watch them games last night. Oops, was I supposed to say that?
Yeah, you
I
was.
was in the lab.
Nigga, you
Alright.
did watch
that's
the game. Shit, the game came on at 4:00. Nigga,
But
shit, it be
that's how-
11
I watched that
o'clock.
game.
But
I watched
like,
that
we,
game.
like-
Only
We got
that's how
guys that
come
are
only
really
thing
in
I
the
seen,
lab,
only
like-
thing I watched last night was the last 3/4 of the Rockets Lakers game because I was in there. All
Only
day
thing I
yesterday.
watched was niggas begging for mercy on that court last night.
No, chill. When basketball over with for them, the sunlight's still out for them niggas.
No, that's
You
a
niggas
fact.
on
That's
the
a fact.
fakest
That's
time
what it looks
ever.
like to them.
Jordan, that's a
Yeah,
bad
niggas on
thing.
the fakest time
Be-
ever, bro.
That's a bad thing because we get basketball at
Yeah,
reasonable
no,
times.
'cause
you
you
niggas
is
be
privileged.
watching. You niggas
Yeah,
be
you
watching
niggas
the
is
fourth
privileged.
quarter and it be past midnight.
Drench, are you mad because the West Coast run the world? Is that what you mad
You
about?
niggas is privileged. Now you niggas is the most privileged niggas that we gotta suffer with bags under our eyes because you lazy motherfuckers can't get up.
I'm up at 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning watching the Lakers game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you
It's
just
7
chilling at
o'clock in the
8:30.
morning. It's you niggas.
I
Is
mean, you
still
niggas,
asleep.
you niggas
Hey.
could take your asses to sleep.
Hey, this is
And
the
then,
thing.
and,
The
and
game,
then
the
we'll come up
game,
in the
here
morning right
and,
now.
and confirm that I don't know what I'm talking about. Is that what I'm
chill.
doing?
The game ends, right? The game ends, and I still got time to do some more shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I'm
The game
We
ends,
only
and I ain't got
podcast-
enough time to
we only
sleep
podcast in
because
the
I got to deal
world,
with you dudes. The next
Ah,
day.
Podcast in the world that
them
actually
playback
in the
used to be
lab, though,
bleeding me
like, that's
dry,
respect.
boy. I used to be
What?
like,
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
I'm not giving nobody no overtime, nigga. If this game is
2
if
o'clock
this
in the
game is
morning,
out
and I
20,
gotta be up.
I'm going to sleep. I'm not waiting around for no 20-point ass.
Hey,
whoop.
Drench, you know what I mean? Especially like when we was doing the WNBA playbacks, because that was like more in the summertime. You know how
Yeah.
many times the game would be over and I'll be streaming and I kind of like might be in the room, so it show part of my window. Like before I move, and I have my window like right here. People be
Yeah.
like, "Is the sun still up?"
Yeah,
Oh,
like
my
nigga, the
God.
fuck? Yeah, that shit be pissing me. I'm like, y'all crazy as
Midnight
hell.
and the damn sun's still up. Go ahead,
That's
Ron. I'm
beautiful.
sorry.
All right, the sun don't never go down when I'm around.
Speaking of rest, I got
Oh.
to run you.
Later.
See you
All
tomorrow.
right,
yeah.
All
Damien.
right, man.
All right, DP. DP checked out on us. He at the bottom of the earth.
Down under.
The next super chat that we got is from, hold on, because this is what I want to talk about right here. The Prodigy 2 said the Magic will win by double digits tonight. Detroit can't beat us when we are locked in. And Adam Silver needs to send AJ DeBanza to Miami or Atlanta. Who's winning
bugged out.
tonight?
I got these dudes serving Detroit.
Magic. The Magic probably gonna win.
Orlando are definitely winning tonight, Ryan.
I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. The Magic might be a better team than the Pistons, just because at the end of the day, they got three of their best players can be the best player on the court at any given moment.
The
Pistons don't have that.
About teams ducking smoke. There's a flip side to that, and the flip side to that is teams go, we want them. So is it ridiculous for me to think? I don't think they threw the game against Philly, but they recognized that they were going to lose. They was like, we beating Charlotte because we want them dudes. Is it ridiculous for me to think that?
No,
that's
ridiculous.
what I'm saying.
It should be happening.
Yesterday, I wasn't so much. At first, I kind of pushed back a little harder against what Penn was saying, and then I actually felt like, and then I kind of came back to to that, like, you know what, that's not a crazy thing to say. So I'm not gonna say I think Orlando went through all that to play Detroit, but I do feel like Orlando wasn't mad at the situation they were in. Like, oh yeah, Detroit, we got them, no problem. So with that being said, I think they match up. I think Orlando matches up better against Detroit than they do against the Celtics. And that's not me saying that the Celtics are better than Detroit, although they are. I think that they match up better against Detroit, and I can guarantee y'all that the Magic win this series in no more than 6 games.
I would 100% want to play
physical. When they let the Magic play
they have
physical,
to let them play physical. They're playing Detroit. They have to let them play physical.
You can't fucking beat them, bro. It's hard to beat. That's what Charlotte problem was. They cried the whole game. If they let the Magic play physical and put hands on you, and they let Jalen Suggs go around fouling and shit, hey, it's a wrap.
Well, so, the Pistons play the same way. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
So
the Magic is better at it.
Right.
Magic got more skill.
They got a better team.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, shout out to Magic, man. Everything came together at the right time. But, I mean, with that being said, they are only up 1 game. So,
for sure.
It sounds good right now. But, hey, I'm going to be tapped in. I've been excited about this game since Sunday. I can't wait to watch this game.
I'm just waiting for one thing, Ron and Ox. I'm waiting to see a scuffle.
Oh, man.
That's all I'm waiting to see, a little scuffle
but you know what, though, Drench?
That's coming, Drench, just so you know.
If that happens, that's in Orlando's favor. If they lose Jalen Duren for a game or two, this shit is done. You know what I'm saying? If they lose Wendell, they all right. What's the other big fella's name? I'll be messing up. Is
Goga?
it Bertanze?
Yeah, Goga Bertanze.
Goga Bertanze.
Bertanze. He's the X factor in this. Bertanze is the X factor in this series. You know what I'm saying? So I already said it, man. I got Orlando.
All right. Crow Legend said Skeet FC. Skeet FC. We up. Hey, Mars, I've been trying to tell you Skeet is better. He frying them fucking niggas. Damn. Y'all been snoring, shaking my head. Skeet is here, and he will stay. LDSG. We got Blazers beef.
That nigga name is Scoop.
Skeet. It's not
that nigga name is
Skeet, motherfucker.
Yeah, Skeet is crazy.
Hey, shout out Ski Henderson, man. Hey, love to see it.
To the wall.
And chill. I seen a chat earlier in the show.
The sweat drop down your balls. I still don't understand why. I never understood that.
Because they was in there cutting up. It was hot.
I know, but goddamn, we had to go that far. Like, goddamn.
Chill. I seen a chat earlier in the show. It wasn't a super chat, but I do want to acknowledge it. The person said that me and you was really the only people that didn't give up on Scoop. So it's good to see the boy, grow up
Ron,
and actually turn 22, and then actually improve.
Ron,
like a little bit of time. Shout out to Scoop, man. Yeah. Who would have thought that you would be better at 22 than you are at 19? But the next super chat is from Darth Big Man. Darth said, quote unquote, give the young fella some grace. But when Embiid's appendix blows up, he's soft. Ox got to keep his word.
No, those words never came out of my mouth.
I remember something similar.
Don't, bro. No, you don't. I didn't say that about that. What I said was I saw an article where somebody was saying that nowadays they got more advancements about the appendix situation. So I was saying that we might see Joel Embiid based on an article that I read. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. What do I know about appendicitis and shit like that? I don't know nothing about that. I didn't call him soft though.
What you called it at first?
What is it? Appendicitis or appendicitis?
Something like that.
I mean, isn't it? It's called appendictus, right?
appendictus, right?
Hell
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to hoop without my appendictus too.
Appendicitis.
no. I know you ain't said that.
That's Ron said they call that shit.
Hey man,
appendictus.
I don't know what it is, but an appendictus, it got to be something serious. Hey, but like in all
Appendictus
seriousness
sound like
though,
some shit I don't never want to hear.
in all seriousness, where is your appendictus?
It's down here
Hey,
in this-
just
this-
whoa, Ox, pull that camera back up, bro. We can't be talking about
It's up
appendictus.
here.
Pull that motherfucker down like that. Pull the
Chill,
camera,
bro.
but listen.
I wouldn't do that without being
Sure, I'm just
proper
saying.
down
But imagine you going into the doctor's office and they like,
Oh no, you do
Bobby.
give us Ticket TV vibes, so we never know what we gonna get. You know,
Bro, that was you.
Hey,
that was-
you almost lost Chill that day. Chill was disgusted with your ass.
I was out. I was
He
done. I was
left.
done.
He was
Uh-huh.
done with.
chill. I did that for you.
Did not do that for me. I was done.
Yeah, because your takes that day. That's what it was.
That's
yeah, they was ass.
Anyways, but Ron, you don't even need your appendix though. You don't need that. It's one of them things that you don't need in your body, so you can lose it and you'll be fine. But once again, I want to just address that super chat, and I want to be very clear about this to everybody. I've been really rough on Joel Embiid throughout the years, and I think I've kind of moved to the other side a little more. You know, having given more grace to Joel Embiid, and I definitely didn't call him soft about the appendix thing. I just said what I said was it's always something with this dude. That's what I said.
Hey, but imagine like you go to the doctor and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Bobby, we have some bad news. Your appendictus has failed you." What? And then they're like, "I'm sorry, we can't do nothing about it," and they just leave. Boy, shit, I'd be driving myself nuts.
Yeah, I hope I don't ever lose my appendictus.
You don't need one of them. It'll be okay.
Shit, boy, who don't? Boy, motherfucker might blow my fucking head off. I don't have one of them.
Drench, you don't need your appendictus, bro. Don't worry about it.
Shit. Nigga, I get on my hands and knees and have niggas shoot me in the back of my
It's
head.
like-
I lose
it's like-
mine. Fuck.
It's like your tonsils, bro. It's like your tonsils.
Nigga, I'd be like this.
Tonsils, same shit.
I'd be just like this. Do it. Don't play. Just do it. Get me over with. That's what I'd be. Get me over with.
All
I'm
right,
taking
y'all.
that bitch to the grave with me, literally. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker coming with me.
Y'all still got your tonsils? Y'all ain't get your tonsils took out when y'all was little?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, yeah, I still got. Man, who the fuck get tonsil surgery anymore?
Well, I mean, it was like 95.
Hey, they tried to take mine. I said, nah, these is coming with me. You know.
Drench was like, if you gonna take my tonsils,
Yeah, no, nigga, not my tonsils, nigga. You take my
might as well.
appendictus, boy. Shit, nigga. I don't give a shit, boy. I run in front of a motherfucking train. That motherfucker go, if anything gonna come with me to the grave, that motherfucker coming with me. Can't nobody borrow mine. Nigga, I ain't donating a motherfucking thing. I can tell you that right now, boy. This motherfucker a champ. Boy, I get me through the rough shit. Fucking AC work good on this bitch, boy. Shit, every now and then I might need me a little motherfucking rope.
hey, man, in the stream, bro. In
Shit, at
the
the end of
stream.
the day,
Okay.
that motherfucker work, chill. It's going to the grave with me, brother. Literally. I'll die with my motherfucking hands in my pants. Shit, boy, I'll be holding on that bitch. They'll be like, why is he gripping it so tight? I'll wake up in the casket on ass. Nigga, you ain't taking nothing from me. This motherfucker staying with me. I'm letting you know. Chill.
Oh,
Shit.
You can't get this kind of
Get this
entertainment
nigga off
nowhere.
the stage,
Don't
man.
say that you get this
Nigga, I
entertainment
can't breathe.
anywhere. You
What?
can't get
Hey,
this kind of
boy.
entertainment nowhere.
Hey, boy, I
Bro,
be
Bro, this
choking the
nigga
shit
gonna
out
kill
them.
me, bro.
I
He
don't
gonna
care
kill
where
me,
you
bro.
You
He
can't
gonna
get
kill
this
me.
kind of entertainment nowhere
Oh,
except
shit, bro. I
right
can't-
here.
Oh, he
Boy,
about to
that's
make me,
one
he about
thing
to
I
make me spill
refuse
my
to give up.
appendictus for real, bro. I can't believe it. I can't.
Hey,
Hey,
I can't
I
get
know
that
one thing.
motherfucker up.
I
I'm
know
a
one
heart
thing.
donor.
If you like stuff like this, you better become a member because our members only streams on Sundays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern is going to be nothing short of that right there. That right there is what you're going to get in our members only streams, y'all. All right, man.
Hey, boy, I'm
Tim
a heart donor
Jenkins.
before anything. Motherfucker, take my heart. Motherfucker can't take my spirit, though, boy. Shit.
You gonna take something? I'm gonna take my ass and get. I gotta bounce, yo. Do what y'all do,
Hey.
man. I'm trying to be here all day, and I got shit to do, man. I get what y'all do later, man. Y'all niggas whack.
Hey, boy, motherfucker can't
All right,
take my
chill.
spirit from me. I'll let you know that.
Holy shit.
Tim Jenkins said, It's really time to get rid of Joel Embiid. I don't know how or for what, but anything would be a positive move. He's a non-factor. Sad but true. Damn.
Damn. I mean, Shaq would have been got rid of Joel Embiid though.
Long time ago.
It is what it is. The motherfucker ain't available.
Damn, Joel.
How you
All
keep
over
somebody that ain't
Appendictus.
Yeah, that nigga can go 5 miles, bro. I'll tell you that. I trade anything in the motherfucking world to keep that bitch.
Don the speaker said that offense from the Lakers-Rockets game was nasty work.
If that's what you want to call it, I don't even call that shit offense. And why are they still closing out on Tari Eason? I see somebody close out on Tari Eason the other day. He drove by him and got a layup. Like, just watch him shoot the basketball. Stop closing out.
Big
Mama
Mac
Tari gonna be on your
2K.
ass.
Ain't nothing she can say to me that's gonna make her son a better basketball player. So I don't care.
Clip this up.
Big Mac 2K said, do y'all think that J-Dub is traded if OKC somehow lands AJ or Wilson?
In the future,
Right,
maybe.
put it back up,
Not
bro.
right now.
Don't lose that one yet. Don't lose that one yet.
It's gone.
Damn. Because the way that said at the end, when it said if we lose, and it said AJ and then Wilson, I saw Asia Wilson. I was like,
Oh, okay. Then you
what?
trading him for Asia Wilson for sure.
I'll trade everybody for Asia Wilson. Get the fuck out of here.
But to answer that super chat, no. J-Dub's not going anywhere.
If they get him, he wouldn't go nowhere right now, but later on, yeah.
And them niggas that have to really become that. Like it'd have to, so much would have to happen. They would have to reach a level where he's expendable. But it's like, even then though, why would you give up one of the best defenders in the league that can slot next to anybody? Like the nigga literally plays the 5 and be getting busy. He could play the 2 and get busy. He could play the 4, 3, all of that. Like you probably wouldn't trade him. You would just use your
trade him
draft
for Giannis?
picks. And I mean, well,
Yeah.
come on. That's a little different. All right, well, if you talk about that, all right, that's a little different.
For sure.
But even then, though, like they don't even have to trade J-Dub and go get Giannis. They can. Them
Trade
niggas got
them
so
5
much over there.
motherfucking picks.
Yeah, like
Trade that pick instead.
Giannis would be in the playoffs right now if it was up to me.
for
Right
real.
on OKC. We solidifying another chip back to back.
It's really Giannis's fault. But if I was one of them teams, though, I would have Giannis. If I was the Spurs, I'd have Giannis. If I was the Rockets, I'd have Giannis. See, the Rockets then fucked up and they done lost their opportunity to get Giannis. Before the
For
season,
sure.
they could have traded Jabari.
Şengün and the
Shane-
man. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, now, but I'm saying before the season, they would have only had to have traded 1, maybe 2 of them in a couple picks, and they would have probably been able to get that. Now it's
That's
like,
'cause Giannis was pussyfooting around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
but if you were the Rockets though, like even regardless, Giannis wouldn't have to give me the go ahead. We would have like we'll deal with that when you get here. But I guarantee you go like Houston more than you like Milwaukee.
But no, that's the thing though. I think Milwaukee was also pussyfooting around. Like, if he doesn't say he wants to go, then we're gonna hold on to him. Just like I don't know. It's just a weird situation.
I would have
It's
gave
like,
them niggas an offer they can't refuse.
facts. It's like when she like, if you don't love me, then just leave. And he like, no, it's okay. I'm like, all right, crazy bitch, I'm out of here.
I mean, I'd have been there before, you know. I might be there right now.
Shit, yo, that's always come back before the sun go down. That's your problem.
Shit, hey, you know it. Almighty Scambo said that padding when the game was already cooked wasn't just against the Jayhawks, by the way. The next super chat is from Mitt DZ. Mitt DZ said KD said he's gonna deal with.
He was talking about AJ DeBounce on that last one too.
Yeah. Mitt DZ said KD said he's going to deal with double teams by shooting over the defenders, and the Rockets will get offensive boards since KD is doubled. What do you think? Thank you, KD. I don't know, but if he did, I hope so.
Man, good luck.
I mean, how if they keep giving that ball right where they giving it to him in them weak ass spots? Then it's probably not gonna work.
I'm telling you, KD better off shooting 9 logo threes than trying to run 9 pick and rolls. Like, nigga, just use your hang dribble, step into the 3, and just shoot that motherfucker. That's better than you trying to initiate.
It is just hilarious though. Like, oh, Kawhi, you got clamped by Draymond Green in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, but we don't want to talk about Kevin Durant getting clamped by Rui Hachimura or Marcus Smart.
Or Braun. Braun was taking that matchup.
Or Luke Kennard, but my bad. Let me chill before Quan send the super chat or something.
All right, y'all. We got a few new members. Let me go ahead and shout out these good people. Mr. Hale 6002 got the Pittsburgh Steelers as his avatar picture. Shout out to Mr. Hale. Shout out to the Steelers. 989 Michi also joined up as a YouTube member. Shout out to Michi. Appreciate you for re-upping your membership. Hopefully you're an all-star. Michi, would love to see you during our all-star members only streams. Live 777 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Live 777. Appreciate you for joining up. We also got another members chat from YSN Money. Said, my glorious Lakers. Shout out the panel. Shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to YSN Money. Appreciate you for being a member as long as you've been a member, YSN. 7 Gram Swish also has been a member for 28 months and said a Castle 3 is equal to a Vandal 3 at this point. Damn.
That's the only thing I'm not feeling about what the Lakers are doing with having Vandal in that corner when they run, like kind of like that circle motion when
Yeah.
it might be Braun or Luke Kennard. So it's like Luke Kennard and Braun come off the pick. They're setting screen. One of them setting screen for each other off this side. They're running that circle motion on the baseline, and there's a Vandal right there in the corner. Like, why is it Vandal in the corner? Yeah, I'd rather it be Marcus Smart there to shoot that, or Rui.
All right, we got 2 other members that joined up today. Flight became a member. Salute to Flight. Appreciate you for joining up, boy. Nate X also became a YouTube member. Shout out to Nate for rejoining his membership. Nate's been around for a long time. I've seen you plenty times, and I'm looking forward to seeing you plenty more times. Thank you, Nate. Phantom Wolf 72 said, let's go Orlando. Playoff P5 is legit. Is he?
Absolutely. 100%.
Is he?
is. Mm-hmm.
When the game slow down, this is why you should be playing like this in the regular season. What do I know? I don't know ball.
What's all people saying? 100%.
Yeah, Swiper will get out of some shit in a minute by saying that bullshit ass
To be
shit.
fair. Hey, Ox, to be fair.
I was the one, yeah, because I was the one that said Wendell Carter was the reason why this team. You're like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out Swiper, man.
And
Also, shout out.
I wasn't here yesterday. Did he say anything
here
about
yesterday.
Jokic playing like ass?
He wasn't here.
Oh,
He'll be here tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see if he'll own
Jokic
up.
played like ass last game, by the way. And he want to blame motherfuckers like Spencer Jones and shit. I'm watching him on the timeline. He blaming Spencer Jones. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But
Hey, man, shout out Spencer Jones. Once again, y'all go ahead and like the video. We are at 563 likes, man. Let's get up to 800 likes. There's still 1,700 people watching this video, 1,300 people on YouTube, and I know all of you guys obviously haven't liked the video. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and become a member if you're not a member yet. Speaking of members, Speezy23 also became a member. Shout out to Speezy23. And last but not least, Baron Ryan sent through a members chat and said, where's real talk? Let's get negative on KD and Şengün.
well, I already did it enough, so ain't no big deal. Let the pastor go do his pastor. I'm about to
All
go
right,
do
y'all.
me some motherfucking
Prayer
kegels,
penny
boy.
gimmick,
I'm on
man.
the way. I'll catch y'all later.
Real talk got that prayer penny gimmick. You remember that, right? You remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real. We gonna be back tomorrow at the same time. Make sure you become a member and join up and enjoy all the new perks that come with the different levels of memberships. Go ahead and read up on that. You will be surprised what we're offering our new members. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Tap into the games tonight. It's going to be a fun conversation tomorrow. We out.